I, Soma Hosoda, am an ordinary high school sophomore. The only difference between me and other high school students is that I'm a black belt in karate. I didn't hide the fact that I was a black belt when I was in junior high school, but I got tangled up with punks who tried to test me, so I decided to hide it after that. I still go to the dojo, but I'm slender, so no one knows I do karate except for people who went to the same junior high school as me. I gotta help the kids class today. Even though I like doing it, I want to take a day off once in a while. Well, my dad would get mad at me if I took a day off, so I'll go as soon as I can. It's closer if I go through this back alley. But then I remembered the saying, the longest way is the quickest way. Huh? Is that the captain of the third-year soccer team and the captain of the karate team? Ritsuki Hamaguchi. She's the captain of the karate club and the chairman of the public morals committee. She's very strict with her students, but her good looks and straightforward personality make her popular with everyone. What are they doing here? I have a bad feeling about this. I should turn back even though it'll take longer. Hamaguchi, I like you. Go out with me. Whoa. So it was a confession. I feel bad eavesdropping on this. I should go back now.
Sorry, I can't.
He got rejected in an instant. Sorry, soccer guy. I didn't mean to hear it, but the reply was so quick, I couldn't help it. I see. I'll ask you out again so you can say yes when you feel like it. This guy has a strong mentality. He got rejected in an instant, but it didn't faze him at all.
I thought I said it clearly, but I guess I should say it again. I refuse, and I have no intentions with going out with you in the future either.
You don't have to be so shy.
You don't get it, do you? If you follow me around again...
Oh no. I didn't want to get involved in other people's business, but... That's not a manly thing to do. What's up with you? I'm just a guy who is just trying to get down the street. You're not a third year, are you? Don't get in the way of your seniors. I don't want to either. Then stay out of it. Hey, senpai. You're quite strong. What do you want? Senpai, look at Hamaguchi-san. If you persist any longer, you'll get eaten alive. Besides, you're good looking. Why don't you go for a different girl? Well, yeah, but there's nobody prettier than her at this school. That may be true, but think about it. If you keep persisting, Hamaguchi-san's gonna beat you up, and that rumor might spread, making you unattractive to other girls. You may be right. Fine! I'll give up on Hamaguchi! I'm sure there's a more deserving girl waiting for me. Well then, excuse me? That was easy. What's up with that senpai? Well, at least he didn't make a fuss. He was an odd one, wasn't he? Alright, I'm going home now.
Wait a minute. Why did you protect me? I didn't need to be protected, and you don't even have a right to protect me. Do you not know who I am?
No, I know you. You're Hamaguchi-san, the head of the karate club.
Well, you've got some nerve knowing that. You didn't think I could fight him off?
No, I stopped him because he was about to get beat up if I kept quiet. No, but it would have been a problem if something happened.
Ha! You have a lot of guts, don't you? Come to the dojo. I'll show you what I can do.
Dang, I didn't want this to happen. Hamaguchi-san, I'm sorry, but I have some other things I have to attend to.
It's fine. Just come.
I let Hamaguchi-san's momentum get the better of me and followed her to the school's dojo.
Do you know the rules of karate?
Yes, I do.
I see. Well, there's a lot of different styles, but this time we're gonna go with sundome so you don't get hurt.
Yes, I understand. I'm glad we're playing the sundome rule. I don't want to hurt a girl, even by mistake. Can I make a quick phone call first?
A phone call? I don't mind, but to whom?
My parents. I was supposed to be home early.
Oh, sorry about that. Call them if they're waiting.
Yes, thank you. The kids' class hasn't started yet. Hopefully he picks up. Dad, sorry. I'm going to be a little late for practice today. That's unusual. You got a girlfriend or something? No, it's not like that. It's more like the opposite. The opposite? A boyfriend? Come on, that's not what I meant. I'm in a little trouble, so I'm gonna be late. Alright, just don't hurt anyone. Yeah, I know. Hamaguchi-san, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready.
Alright, let's get started.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. As expected of the karate captain. You're sharper than the kids from my class I looked after. But you're no match for me at this level. Ooh, that was close. But if it was a real match, I'd have countered it, and that would have been the end of it. Are we done, Hamaguchi-san?
What are you talking about? You're not losing, but I haven't surrendered either.
I understand. Then I'll try not to hit you, but please be careful.
What are you saying?
Here, that's it!
No way! I lost.
Thank you very much. If that's all, please excuse me.
Wait a second.
Can I help you?
No, it's not that I need something, but I've been convinced.
Convinced?
Yeah, the reason why you saved me from that guy earlier. You were very strong. I'm sure I looked weak to you.
That's not true. You tried to give the soccer player from the soccer team an iron fist earlier, didn't you, Hamaguchi-san? I can tell you're strong just by looking at you, but you need to have more restraint the stronger you are. That's why I got in between you. I didn't want to see you or the guy from the soccer team get hurt, Hamaguchi-san.
I see. As a martial artist, your mind's technique and strength are all completely above mine. Thanks for stopping me.
No problem.
Come to think of it, I never asked for your name.
I'm Soma Hosoda. Oh, time is really running out, so if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, I'm sorry for keeping you. Hosoda, huh? Looks like I finally found my destiny.
My dad was pretty angry at me for being late for the kids' class after all. The next day... Yesterday, I got into trouble with Hamaguchi-san, and my father got angry with me. But yesterday was just an anomaly, and today's just as normal and peaceful as usual.
Let me ask, is Soma Hosoda there?
My ordinary day was instantly destroyed by the energetic Hamaguchi-san. Hey, why is Hamaguchi-san in the second grade classroom? And she was calling out for Hosoda! Hamaguchi-san, what are you doing?
Oh, Hosoda, you're in this class.
Hamaguchi-san, this is class 3. You didn't go around in order, did you?
I went around starting from class 10. I knew you were a sophomore, but I didn't know which class.
You went around 8 classes? At least start with class 1!
My fault.
I'm sure all the sophomores are talking about it now. So what can I help you with?
Well...
Oh, it's about the karate club uniform I borrowed the other day, isn't it? I washed it and brought it with me.
Oh, thanks.
What? I thought this was what you came for.
Not at all. I forgot about those, if anything.
Really?
Yeah, so I came here because I made some lunch. Would you like to join me?
What? Lunch?
Yeah, I made it for you. If you don't want it, you can refuse.
No, I'd love to eat it if you made it for me, but... No way! The chairman of the Public Morals Committee is falling for Hosoda? Senpai, let's go to the rooftop.
Huh? Oh, I don't really care where, but...
It's not so crowded here.
I was fine with eating in your classroom.
You should be more considerate about your popularity. It's too painful to eat lunch with all those stares.
I'm the chairman of the Public Morals Committee, and I'm hard on a lot of guys. I don't think I'm popular.
That's not true. You're popular because you're straightforward and pretty. She apologizes when she's in the wrong. She's actually a good person.
Oh, I see. I can only offer you this lunch, even if you give me compliments.
More importantly, why did you make lunch for me?
I wanted to have lunch with you. What other reason do I need?
No, that's enough. She's so straightforward, it makes me embarrassed. It looks really delicious.
Yeah, eat up.
These spring rolls are amazing.
That's good.
I don't mean to be rude, but I didn't know you could cook like this.
I'm actually a pretty good cook.
You can cook, exercise, and study? Is there anything you can't do?
Beat you?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you're the only person who beat me that perfectly.
That was just a practice match. I don't know how I do in a real one.
Stop being modest. You're Master Hosoda's son. I'm no match for you.
Oh, you noticed.
Yeah, it hit me when I heard your last name.
I guess people who practice karate around here would recognize me after all.
Yeah, Master Hosoda is a celebrity. You're not joining the karate club?
No, it's a different school. And I don't really want to stand out.
Oh, I see. You're right. With that kind of strength, you're going to stand out even if you don't want to. I'm glad I caught on to you before you started standing out.
What do you mean?
Let's be clear. I'm the type of person who likes a man strong enough to beat me. In both strength and spirit, you're stronger than me. I fell in love with that strength at first sight.
What?
What? You didn't notice?
No, I didn't even give it a second thought.
I wouldn't make lunch for a guy I didn't like.
You're embarrassed by your own words. You're so cute, it's unfair.
Well, I'm in no hurry for an answer. You can wait until I've got your stomach in my hands with my cooking.
I think it's better if you don't say those things yourself. You've already grasped my stomach, but I'll keep my mouth shut.
Is that how it is? Love is difficult.
Then Hamaguchi-san's furious appeal began.
I made your lunch again today.
Thank you.
Yesterday you said you liked fried chicken, so I made fried chicken today.
I'm jealous. They're like newlyweds. I'm jealous. Blow up. I'm sure Hamaguchi-san's fans would pick a fight with me even if they did know I do karate. Hamaguchi-san's appeal, or rather her outburst, extended not only to the school, but also to the house. Soma, who is this girl?
Nice to meet you, Master Hosoda. My name is Ritsuki Hamaguchi, and I'm the captain of the karate club at the same school as Hosoda-kun.
Oh, I heard the girls' karate club at that school is pretty strong.
Yes, although individually, I've been to the national championships.
That's quite a feat. I didn't know you were that great, Hamaguchi-san! Hey, how come you didn't know?
But the other day, Hosoda completely defeated me both physically and mentally, and I was deeply moved.
What did you do to this girl? It's a misunderstanding. We just had a light match for various reasons. Remember when I came home late last week? Oh, the other day when you were late to help out the kids' class.
Oh, my apologies. It seems Hosoda-kun was late because of me.
Oh, that's fine. It's that guy's fault for taking it on. Well, you're right. That was my fault, so don't worry about it. More importantly, you said you wanted to see my father today, so I brought you home. What do you want?
Here's the main topic. We're from different schools, but I wonder if you'll allow me to be in a relationship with Hosoda-kun?
What? What are you talking about all of a sudden? I don't think it matters what school you belong to when it comes to dating. Oh, looks like my father's confused too.
If I were to go out with him, I would want to go out with him on the premise of marriage. I was wondering if it would be okay for Hosoda-kun's wife, who might succeed Master Hosoda, to be from a different school.
Oh, Soma. You've brought a rather interesting girl with you. It can be complicated when someone suddenly moves here from another school, but it's quite common for people from different schools to marry each other. Even if this guy succeeds me, there's no problem if his wife is from another school. I'll support you guys.
Thank you very much.
But wait until you're both out of high school before you get married.
Yes, understood.
Wait, we're not even dating yet! This was a heavy way to approach things, but it was also very typical of Hamaguchi-san. In the end, Hamaguchi-san hit it off with my dad, and we had dinner together. Well then, come again.
Yes! Thank you!
Soma, take her to the station. Yeah, I know. And make it happen. Be quiet! My dad's so perceptive when it comes to things like this.
Sorry about today. I may have gotten a little out of line.
No, I think it's fine. It's very Hamaguchi-san-like.
That's not a compliment, is it?
No, it was.
Oh, by the way, what did Master Hosoda mean when he said to make it happen?
Oh, that's right. I think my dad kind of figured it out because it was the first time I brought a girl to the house.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, Hamaguchi-san, I love your straightforwardness and how you go all the way in everything you do. Please, go out with me.
Yes!
Hamaguchi-san and I are both strong in arms, but we also have our flaws. Because of this, we can complement each other and grow together.
Hey, Jun-kun. Do you promise me that you'll be with me forever and ever?
Sumi, of course!
That's amazing. I'm so happy. I'm really looking forward to spending more time with you.
Yeah, me too. And that's how she asked me out. What? That story about your waifu never fails to make me cry. It's such a touching story. My name is Jun Tomoida. I'm in my junior year of high school. I was in the middle of telling my friend about this dating sim game I was playing. FYI, her name, Asumi, comes from my favorite character from another game. So anyway, my waifu is the most...
Can you guys just keep it down?
I suddenly heard a shrill voice from next to me. Her name is Ayuka Miyashita. Oh, sorry, Miyashita-san.
Feel free to chat about whatever you want, but you should think about the people around you a bit more, yeah?
She's as cold as ice. Actually, she's super nice to other people. So, I guess she's this cold towards me because I'm a bit of a loser. Or, at least that's what I think. Then one day, as I was sitting next to the me Miyashita-san as usual, we were told in class to prepare for the culture day at school. Before we start, we were put into pairs randomly, and I ended up with her. We were in charge of shopping for food, decorations, and other stuff. Hey, so should we decide on a day to go shopping?
Oh, I'm good to go anytime.
Okay then. How about this Saturday? That's fine. And I'll meet you at the station at 1 p.m. and we can go around the shops to get everything we need.
Okay, sure.
And that's how we arranged to go shopping. But I'm not really looking forward to this. And if I'm honest, I don't want to go. Let me tell you a bit about Miyashita-san. She's known to be the prettiest girl in our school. And she literally has no flaws. She's super smart, she's good in all subjects, including sports, and she's so talented. She's so nice to everyone, too. Except for me. When I thought about who I was going to be spending the weekend with, I suddenly started to panic. Then, 2 days before I was meant to go out with her, on Thursday, recently, my older sister, who's pregnant, had been staying with us. She's in her last month of her pregnancy, and so she decided to stay at her parents' house until she gives birth. So that's why she was there.
Sorry for intruding like this, June. I won't be here too long, just until the baby comes.
No, don't say that. Just let me know anytime if there's anything you need. I'll be happy to help.
Okay, well, actually, this is a bit last minute, but do you mind coming along with me to the store to hold things for me? I would go alone, but I don't think I can carry too many things.
Yeah, sure. No worries. Let's go. And so, my sister and I left the house to go out shopping. Your belly's gotten pretty big, huh?
Yeah, it happens during fetal movement. It's basically when the baby moves around inside the womb. And recently I've been feeling her move around so much.
But that means that she's got a lot of energy, and that's a good thing, right? I can't wait to meet our new family member.
Yeah, you should quit playing your video games and find a girlfriend too. Don't you think it's time? Oh, she kicked me again. Oh, you can touch my belly if you want.
Rub, rub. Oh yeah, look! She's really kicking. Does it hurt?
Yeah, it does a bit, but I heard that giving birth hurts way more, so this is probably nothing compared to that.
That day, we talked more about her pregnancy and the baby, did the shopping, and went back home together. The next day, when I got to class, I saw Miyashita-san with her head on the table looking upset. She usually glares at me in a really mean way first thing in the morning, so that was a bit weird. I wonder what happened. So, hey, what happened to her? Well, people are saying that apparently something really bad happened to her. Like what? So, check this out. Apparently, she liked this guy, but she found out that he has a wife. What? Duh! A wife? Meaning this guy she liked is like a proper adult? Like a man? Yeah, I guess that's what it means. I guess she didn't see that one coming. But is this rumor true? Well, yeah. At the end of the day, it's just a rumor. But apparently, the wife was also pregnant. Wow. Damn. She always seemed more mature than she looks, so I guess it wasn't too much of a surprise to know that she liked an older guy. But man, maybe he messed around with her and broke her heart. Or no, this could have just been a simple teenage crush. I guess this is none of my business, so I should leave her alone. That's what I decided to do when...
Tomoeda-kun?
Yes? She randomly spoke to me.
Why? Why did you do this to me?
But what? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do you mean?
She suddenly faced me and looked at me straight in the eyes, and then she started weeping. What the hell did I do?
Yesterday, you went out shopping downtown, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did. What about it?
So that really was you. I was hoping he just happened to look like you.
Miyashita-san? I'm still not following you here.
It really was you. Oh my God.
Whoa! Why does that mean you have to cry? I was just shopping with my sister, that's all. So why the hell is she crying like this?
Oh my God, Tomoeda-kun made Ayako cry. Oh my God, I wonder if that rumor was true then.
I seriously have no idea what this is all about. This is really confusing. All I can understand is that I'm in a bit of trouble here. I was alone on the rooftops of the school building, all alone during lunch that day. Jeez, it's too early in the morning for this kind of drama. It's so awkward, man. What the heck did I even do? I have no idea why I made her cry like that. Like, no idea! Whoa! Miyashita-san! You just scared me! Wait! Hang on! Before you start crying, you gotta tell me why! What's going on? You gotta explain all of this to me!
I saw you yesterday! Tomoeda-kun, you're going to be a dad soon, right?
Dad? What the heck? No! I mean, I've never even had a girlfriend in my life! Where did she get that idea from?
You're lying! I saw you walking with a woman yesterday. She had a big belly, and you were rubbing it, and you looked really, really happy.
That was my older sister!
What? The really beautiful woman? That's your sister? Oh!
Yeah. This was a huge misunderstanding. I just had to explain everything to her in detail. And she's in the last month of her pregnancy, which is why she's at my parents' house.
Oh, you guys really look like a couple. I didn't know that you were so close to your sister.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. She's 6 years older than me, so she can be a bit overbearing sometimes, but yeah.
Oh, whoops. I really misunderstood the situation, huh? Either way, I'm glad that you don't have a girlfriend, let alone a wife.
Oh, I was wondering about that actually. But why would that matter to you so much?
Huh?
Like, I don't get why you would get so emotional over that. Oh my god! Wait, hang on. Wait, does that mean that you...
No. It's not what you think.
Yeah, but wait, hold on. I thought you hated me like the devil!
No. That's all wrong, too. None of this is what you think it is.
She was being a bit defensive for a few minutes like that, but then she finally started to calm down and started talking.
Okay, so first things first. I guess it's reasonable to say that, well, I've never hated you or anything.
Yeah, but you're always so cold, only to me, no?
Well, yeah, but maybe, but I don't know. I guess that's just because, you know, I get a bit sort of shy around you, and that I just thought that if I acted all, I don't know, goofy or something, I thought you might not like me.
Okay, so that does mean that you,
Oh, yeah, I guess I do have feelings for you.
At this point, the only thing that went through my mind were the 3 words. Oh my god! By the way, can I ask you how long you've been, how long you've had feelings for me?
Since the entrance school ceremony. Oh, for me, it was kind of like love at first sight.
Wow. Oh my god. I had no idea that someone like Miyashita-san would say that she fell in love with me at first sight. That's crazy. Maybe I'm not such a loser after all.
That's why when I found out that I was going to sit next to you in class, I felt super lucky, but also super nervous at the same time. So I'm really, really sorry if I made you feel bad or if I made things awkward for you in class. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
So, will you forgive me for being so horrible and cold towards you?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and you explained it to me, so yeah. I tried to act cool, but to be honest, I thought my heart was gonna jump out of my chest any minute. I thought reality wasn't on my side anymore. I thought reality betrayed me and left me anyways to be this loser that I thought I was. But it gave me this amazing girl. This super popular and cute girl said that she liked me. Is this actually happening? I'm not sure if I should pinch myself to wake up, but for now, I'm ready to trust and see what happens. I'm gonna give it a shot. Hang on. Maybe the drawing that we did the other day, we ended up being partners.
Yeah, I switched those lottery sticks with my friend in secret. I just wanted to go out to the stores with you and get to know you more.
Ah, okay.
Am I putting you off?
No. I'm just still in shock that you thought of me this way. I had no idea, but believe me, I'm flattered and really stoked.
Then will you still go out to the store with me?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's her job anyway, right?
Yay! So I guess I've got a date with you this Saturday.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! How cute does she look on my arm right now? I can't take the way that she looks! But I still think that she's not seeing me for who I am. I mean, she likes me, which is why she can only see the good sides of me. She has no idea who I really am. I guess I should just focus on shopping with her and get that done. There's no point in getting my hopes up and seeing if we can go out or not. Not right now, anyway. She thinks it's a date, and at least she seems happy about it. Then came Saturday, and as promised, we met up to go to the store together. As I waited at the meeting spot, everyone was doing a double take when I looked up. I realized it was because of her. Her beauty and stunning aura made everyone stare.
Hey, I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long.
Oh, no. I just got here myself.
Yeah, I hope we can get everything we need today.
Oh, yeah, me too. I'm so used to seeing her in her school uniform, but she looks so cute in her street clothes too. I feel like my heart is about to jump out. Just thinking about walking around the streets with this cute girl.
Hey, Tomoeda-kun, can I hold hands with you?
What? I don't know about that. I mean...
Oh, so you really don't like me then, huh? I knew it.
No. In fact, it's a total opposite. I mean, look at me. But we ended up holding hands in the end. My heart. Oh my god, my heart! It's gonna jump out any second now! She's way too cute!
This is a bit embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit. I guess. Okay, so calm down. Our goal is to get everything we need for the event, right? After that, we went to all the shops to get everything we needed on the list, and we were done. All we had to do was take them to school on Monday, and the assignment was supposed to be over, but...
Hey, Tomoeda-kun, are you still okay for time?
Huh? Oh, yeah. How come?
I don't want to go back home just yet. I still want to spend time with you.
Oh my god! Miyashita-san! You can't look at me like that! That's cheating! And just like that, I ended up going to the cafe with her. We chatted for about 20 minutes, until I decided to ask her for a few things that were on my mind. So, hey, I was just wondering, you said before that you kind of fell in love with me at first sight. But I mean, what exactly did you mean by that? What did you like about me?
How come you want to know?
I mean, I'm not exactly the smartest or most athletic or anything. Look at me. I'm not exactly the boy band type or a model or anything like that. God, I feel so lame and crappy about myself for just saying that out loud.
Hey, is that all the confidence you have?
Well, yeah. I don't know if I should even be sitting here with someone like you.
Well, there's no need to care about what other people think. But I think you're wrong about one thing. I think you're super cute and handsome. You're not only a gentleman, but you seem to be natural at it too.
Really? A gentleman? I really don't think I've done anything to deserve that kind of comment, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, I really can't tell. Maybe because it's about me, but it would help if you could tell me what you mean exactly.
Okay, well, let's see. First, when we met up earlier today, you said, "Oh, I just got here myself too." But I bet that wasn't true. How long were you really waiting for?
Oh, to be honest, I was waiting for about half an hour.
See, that's what I mean. You saying that you weren't waiting when you actually were goes to show how nice and kind you are.
But that's because my sister told me that if I ever end up going on a date with a girl, and I end up waiting for her,
And what else? Let's see. Oh, when we were walking, you always made sure that I wasn't walking on the roadside with the cars going by me.
But isn't that just a normal thing to do?
Well, if only all the guys could do it like it was a normal thing, this world would be a better place. It made me feel really safe and protected. I loved that feeling.
Well, that's because my sister told me to do whenever I'm walking with a girl.
Oh, also, you carried everything while we were out shopping.
That's also what my sister told me to do.
You opened the door for me whenever we went inside the stores and let me go first.
That's also my sister too. Thank you for all that, sis.
When we sat down, you made sure I sat at my seat first before you sat down.
That's my sister too.
You just acted like you're really used to treating girls the right way.
To be honest with you, that's all thanks to my sister. She taught me how to do all that.
Oh, that's why you're always so nice to girls. Your sister must be a really nice person.
Yeah, I guess. But I guess I just realized that my sister did teach me some manners.
I think I just found things like that really attractive in you. You're so lucky to have a sister like that.
And then, Miyashita-san started talking about the high school entrance ceremony.
Do you remember the first time we met?
Oh, I have to admit, no, not really.
Well, I do. I was actually feeling really sick on the morning of the entrance ceremony. I was on the train feeling weak and couldn't even walk straight. That's when you said,
Hey, can you take my seat?
"Oh, no, it's okay."
No, don't mind me.
You acted so mature and I totally thought you were older than me. But your uniform looked brand new, so you couldn't have been. I thought you had to be new to the school like me. And I guess I was staring at you for too long, and then you said,
Hey, so, I just enrolled in this high school and I'm not quite sure where I'm supposed to be going.
"Huh?"
If you're okay with it, do you want to share a taxi with me? My parents gave me the money for it, so it's on me.
And that's how we were both able to go from the station to school. But looking back on it, you were really considerate about how I was feeling.
Oh, now that I think about it, I do remember something like that happening that day. I remember seeing a girl who looked really sick, and I couldn't just leave her like that.
I looked like such a goof, and no one really wanted to be my friend. You were the only one who treated me so nice, and I felt really happy about that. So, of course, I fell for you right away. You protected me right from the beginning when I was just a total stranger to you. So don't say that you don't have any confidence. I can prove to anyone that you're the best guy in the entire world. But there was one thing that I got annoyed with. When we were in the same class at the beginning of this year, you said, "Nice to meet you" to me. That meant you had no idea or you had totally forgotten who I was. And that was pretty shocking.
No. That was because, you look so different, and... I mean, I wanted to say that you look so different in a good way, and that I didn't recognize you.
Nope, you can't take it back now. I heard what you said. But I'm glad you thought of me like that either way. I tried really hard to look pretty for you.
Then yeah, you looked really pretty. Sorry for not recognizing you back then.
No, it's okay. I should have told you about what happened that day at the entrance ceremony. I guess I also came off too mean as well after that, so... Again, I'm so sorry for being so mean to you.
And that's how we connected from our pasts and the present. And she said she tried to look pretty for me. Man, I wish I had known it was her back then. Then things would have happened much faster.
You know what? After spending the day with you today, I've started to like you even more. I'm wondering if, how would you feel if I said I wanted you to go out with me? What do you think?
Well, there's nothing else in the world I would want more than that, but are you sure that you're okay to go out with someone like me? You can do so much better than me.
No, I like you the best, more than any other guy out there. I honestly can't think of anyone more perfect than you. So what do you say? Can I be your girlfriend?
Of course I was going to say yes to her. She can be a bit ditzy sometimes, but no one else has ever thought of me this way. I can't let go of someone as precious as her. Culture Day was a huge success for us. Our setup was great, and Ayuka and I even got to sneak in a cheeky date during the event. I did get a lot of glares from people around us. Not that I cared too much about that. All I needed was that cute look Ayuka gave me. Since then, we'd spend a lot of time together. After school, on weekends, just all the time. I found out that Ayuka can be needy at times. But she knows how to make me feel like I'm the only one who can help her. Which is why I feel so comfortable around her.
I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel the same way. Then, our long-awaited baby came into our lives. Of course, I'm talking about my older sister's baby.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
Oh my god, sis! This is amazing! You're amazing! Congrats! Seriously! Congratulations!
Oh my god, June, I can't believe you're letting your girlfriend see you cry like that. Stop crying. I want a baby soon too now.
What? Huh? We've been together ever since, and we spent our college years and our working lives together too. There's a whole other story about how we became husband and wife, but perhaps I'll save that for another day.
What are you guys doing? You didn't meet your quota this month either.
The woman who is angry is our CEO, Shuaha Kujoin. She's the only daughter of a very large financial group in Japan, but she must have been spoiled. She's always asking for things that can't be completed. This company is one of the many companies in the Kujoin group, but I thought it was too early to let her be a CEO. She would just decide the quotas based on profit instead of actually looking at the state of the economy and adjusting accordingly. No one is able to meet her standards. Mom, if I may, the economy is in shambles. I don't think these numbers are realistic. The company is still making profit. Can you lower the quota?
What, are you trying to go against the CEO?
No, Mom, that's not what I meant.
Our company does have good profits, but if we settle here, then we won't grow as a company. That's why we have to keep our standards high and keep trying hard. The results will follow and speak for themselves.
That was the first time that I'd heard of why she had such high standards. However, if that's why she's setting the standards so high, she shouldn't be so angry when you don't reach the standards or no one is gonna follow you. There was a reason that I quit my old job and joined this company. I just recently joined. I just turned 27, so I'm the same age as the CEO, but I don't think I can get along with her. She looks so good. What a waste. After this kind of thing continued,
Why are you all quitting?
the skillful employees all turned in their resignation letters. It made sense. The people who were skilled didn't have to stay here to start over. The ones that remained were the younger generation that weren't confident in going to another company. Makes sense. It's your fault.
What the hell are you talking about? You're that newbie from last year. Why are you talking so much smack to a CEO like me?
How about you throw away that kind of pride, huh?
What? What do you mean?
I know that your method made this company grow rapidly. I think it's because the employees wanted to work hard to keep up with your dreams. But you didn't even thank them for working that hard. You kept setting the bar higher and getting more angry. It makes complete sense for them to get tired of you and run away.
You don't know anything! You haven't done anything these 6 months either! I don't need employees who are all talk.
Okay, well, do you want to just wait till the company goes under?
Huh?
The great employees with experience have left, and you only have the young newbies. It won't run smoothly. If you don't do something right away, the company will go under.
But I can't stop all the employees now.
Then we need to increase the amount of people right away, don't we? We need to put out the word while also talking to your father and grandfather to ask for support from other related companies.
I can't do that. I don't know what they'll say about this.
I think the company losing profit is much bigger of a problem. If you do nothing, you will keep failing them. I think that's a much worse look for your family.
Fine. I'll tell them the truth and ask for help.
Okay, let's get ready.
Huh? What are you gonna get ready for?
I'm gonna make documents to explain everything. Even if there are no new people coming in, they need to know what to do. I mean, I've already started making things when I heard they were quitting, but
I see. You got ready fast.
this is normal. Also, if you don't mind, bring in a few system engineers.
We don't have that kind of department, though.
We will need them. I'm gonna make some of our work automated. That way, we need fewer people, and it'll increase efficiency and cost.
But who would make a system for that?
I will, don't worry. I'm a systems engineer. I started making documents and designing the system at the same time. I had people help me out with some onboarding documents, and I was able to make sure it would be completed within the month. It's been so long since I've had a job this tough. And as I was working,
It's 10 p.m. How long are you going to be working?
hey boss, rare of you to stay this late?
I'm pretty sure I asked you about the time first. I was listening to my dad and his goons chew me out.
So she told them the truth. Well, good job. What about getting more people to help?
They said they would get some people immediately, and they were upset, but they also praised me. They said good job for bringing it to their attention immediately, that the damage will be kept to a minimum because of it.
Well, that's great, isn't it?
It's thanks to you. So, thank you.
I was actually surprised. The prideful CEO was saying thank you to me? It's not something worth thanking me for. I would be in trouble if this company went under as well.
Either way, it doesn't change the fact that you helped us. You're making a system right now for us too, right? That's all coding.
You know how to code?
A little bit. My father's company has a large systems department.
Yeah, they don't only make systems for other companies, but their own conjoined proprietary systems.
Yeah, I'm surprised you know that. But man, you program fast.
Why did you quit working as a systems engineer and start working here? I'm not sure. I think I just let things flow and this is where I ended up.
What do you mean?
I think you'll figure it out soon enough. Anyway, you're free to go home first. You don't have to wait up. I'll go ahead and lock up.
That's fine, I'll wait till you're done.
Why the sudden kindness?
This all happened because of me. It would be wrong for me to just leave you here.
Huh, she must have really been chewed out good. Alright, I'll work fast to finish it ASAP. I didn't want to make her wait, so I worked even faster than before. I finished coding about 30 minutes after that.
You were coding without looking anything up. It's all memorized?
Yeah. If it's any of the primary languages, I know it.
That's incredible. Seriously, why are you at our company?
Like I said before, you'll figure it out eventually.
Ugh, so you're just gonna keep it a secret, huh? Maybe looking at your resume will help me figure it out.
You don't have time to do that. You realize that them sending people to our company is a temporary solution, right? We need to put out immediate job openings. But we can't just hire anyone willy-nilly, so we need to be sure to interview strictly.
You say that as if it's an easy thing. If I could find good people that easily, I wouldn't be struggling, would I?
Yes, that's why I'm doing my best to get the system up and running ASAP. Same thing with the people. Even if we have more people come to help us, if they aren't skilled, then there's no point in them coming. That's why I figured we needed to get people that we know are skilled from the other companies.
How far ahead are you thinking?
It doesn't matter. I think you have another important subject to tackle.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Did you already forget? The quota?
Oh.
Having high quotas is good, but too high of a quota is not good. It makes people unmotivated. They're discouraged to try even before they even work because they know they can't reach it. It's pretty difficult to maintain workforce motivation in a condition like that.
Then, what do you think I should do?
That's your job to figure it out, isn't it?
If I tried to come up with something on my own, I might screw it up again. You spoke up that much before. You can give me a little advice, right?
Fine, I'll help you out just this once.
Okay.
First, you need to lower the quota back to an achievable number. It needs to be just out of reach to where it seems possible, but tough to reach.
Okay.
Huh, she's receptive. Also, take better care of your employees. Your employees are the MVP of your company.
The MVP.
The company is only as good as its employees. The skills that the employees have are the only reason the business works. If you don't take care of them, they're gonna run away to other companies, and what good is a company that has no employees? So you need to make sure to comp them well and give them a lot of benefits.
Okay.
I guess that's enough of the lecturing.
Yeah, thank you. I'll think about.
I did not expect that selfish CEO to be so open to suggestions. I went home completely surprised. After that, she started talking to everyone very kindly and treating them with respect. At first, they were all confused because of how different she was acting. But they eventually warmed up to the pretty CEO saying nice things to them. I explained all of the duties and onboarded all of the help that came. There wasn't much left until the employees quit, so I needed to work hard to bring them on board. Yo, Sakurai, how have you been? Mr. Kaito, I didn't expect you to come. This person is Kaito, and he was my boss at my old workplace. He's really chill and works efficiently, so a lot of his employees respect and trust him. It really helps us out with his arrival. Our CEO said that you were here. I said I had to go see for myself. Anyway, enough about that. You vanished from our company and moved to this one, huh? What, did the pretty CEO get you or something? That's not it. They just asked for help, so I came. Huh? Who asked? Of course.
Sakurai, do you have a second?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, Kaito, I gotta go. I was in the middle of the conversation, but Kujoin asked for me, so I left. What's wrong?
Well, you said that you wanted to have a systems engineer, right? That person that you were talking to, Kito? He seems kind of shady. According to my father, he's one of the top engineers at his company.
Shady, huh?
So can you have him teach the newbies how to code and design a system? Maybe we can raise a systems engineer from the ground up.
I think that's pretty tough. You need a lot of expert knowledge, and doing it from scratch costs the company a lot. And making them do things that they didn't sign up to will cause them to lose motivation, so we can put up a listing and see who bites is a better approach, I think.
I see. Darn.
If it's tough, we can ask another temp agency for a systems engineer. That's pretty common in situations like this.
I see. But then they leave after a few years, so I'd love to raise one at our own company.
Good, she's thinking. That's true. I think we got lucky that Kaito came here. There are also a few other systems engineers, so I don't think there's much reason to ask temp agencies for more help. We didn't ask for any help with systems engineers, so I'm sure the CEO was just trying to help her out. He's so clever. Phew, all done.
Great work. Thanks for staying so late to finish off your work.
Oh, hey, boss.
If you're heading home now, wanna go home together?
Sure. You stay pretty late too, don't you?
The company is in danger, you know. Gotta do what you can.
She's really changed. She's stronger now. I'm sure this company will do fine now.
Thank you, Sakurai. The company is saved thanks to you.
That's not true. It's because you faced the problem and made the right decisions. You threw away your pride and put your company first. It's important to think about your employees. I think that you're getting closer and closer to the ideal business owner.
I'm saying that you are the one that pushed me in that direction. So stay by my side from now on, okay?
Uh-huh. From now on, huh?
What is that?
Oh, I was just surprised that a random employee would hear that from his CEO.
I mean, that might be true, but a lot of the older employees leave, and I'm planning on assigning you to an executive position.
I see. I gotta turn that offer down. She got mad again because I wasn't giving her the responses she wanted, but I had my reasons as to why I didn't want to give her more in-depth responses. A year later,
Thank you all for coming to help us out.
over the course of a year, this company completely changed. Not only was there a large group of highly skilled employees, we also managed to hire several good young employees. For a year, we made sure to train them well, and as a result, we have a team full of elite members. As a result, the company is benefiting and has been on the up and up. If anything, the company is now doing better than before when we still had the other employees. That's why the help that came are going back to their original companies.
It's really nice to know that we've got this far.
It's because you work so hard.
No, it's because my employees work so hard. Besides,
What is it?
I think you've really supported me this year. I'm not exaggerating when I say that you've been my right arm. So I'm really hoping for you to stay there for me. And why don't we…
Sorry, ma'am. I can't stay at this company anymore.
Huh?
The real reason that I came to this company was to test you, Miss Kajoin.
Huh? What? What do you mean?
I'm sure anyone in her position would be surprised, but I'm telling the truth. Your father asked me to do this. He wanted me to test to see if you were good enough to run this whole group of companies.
I didn't hear about this.
It wouldn't really be a test if I told you about it, now would it? That's why they chose a relatively young employee. Your company was doing relatively good, but you had so many people leaving. We have received information from employees that were dissatisfied.
But why didn't you guys stop me before the employees left? You let all those great employees leave just to test me?
No, they're gonna work at a different company that your father owns. I came here and made sure to get along with all of them. I found people who were dissatisfied enough to go look for another company and offered them a position at your father's company.
So in other words, they all left because of you?
That's correct. If we left it all alone, they would all get away. We wanted to see how you would deal with a problem you couldn't just ignore.
That's why you made one of the companies almost go under? Just for that? You and my father are both insane.
No, that's not true. Your father believed that you would be able to rebuild this company. That's why he was able to go this far.
Oh.
Besides, although this was for a trial, I think he wanted you to experience a big loss. It's scary to think about someone in a position of power who hasn't experienced loss. And when it does happen, you don't know what could happen. However, if you had experienced this kind of thing before, you would figure out how to report and ask for help immediately, right? That's why, even though it was a fake experience, he wanted you to know about it. So, your test is complete. I think your father will be contacting you later. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. Thank you, and goodbye. My job at this company was done. I was gonna leave, but…
Wait!
Ma'am?
I get that this was all a test up until this point, but it wasn't all just an act, right? And if the test is complete, you're free for now, right? So just stay here at my company. I don't know what I'll do without you. That's why I was able to push this far.
Huh. This must be all part of the plan for him.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, he actually talked to me. He said that once the test is free, I can do what I want. I can go back to where I was, or I can stay here and work with you.
So you'll stay?
Yeah, I guess working here for a year will change me. I have memories here now. If you didn't try to stop me, I would have gone back, and if you did stop me, I was gonna stay here.
Thank you. I won't let you regret it. I'll be sure to make you happy that you stayed with me.
Thank you. This is why I decided to stay at her company.
So, like I was saying, I wanted you to support me in private as well as at work.
Wait, hold on just a minute. I owe your father a lot, so I'm not sure if I should.
Ignore him for a second. How do you feel? I like you, so I'd like to date you. If you're staying, that means you like me too, right?
I mean, yeah, I do like you too.
Then let's go out. It's okay, I don't have anyone that my father wants me to marry, and he didn't ask me to marry someone for the company.
But I'm not sure. He really loves you, and if I say I wanted to date his daughter, I don't know how he'll react.
Oh, come on. You're always such a man. Stand up for yourself. I said forget about him for a second.
She kept flirting with me after this. As a result, sure, you do what you want. I like you as if you were my son, and I'm pretty happy you two are together. He said that the whole thing was fine. That's surprising. He's so in love with his daughter that he carries her photo everywhere.
Yay! Now we can go on dates without being worried.
However, I guess everything fell into place since she's happy too. On the way home, she held onto my arm and wouldn't let go. She looked like such an adult, but she was a child at heart. I'm glad we were accepted.
Yeah, but I have a question. Why are you so close to my father? And what do you mean you owe him?
Oh yeah, about that. I'm actually an orphan. I met your father when I was in elementary school, and he saved me.
But I didn't know that.
It's not like we lived together. However, he always swung by to see me and helped me out a lot. That's why I studied hard to join his company and to repay him.
I see. Then I'll take care of you now in place of him. We're going to be a family one day anyway.
Thank you, ma'am. After staying with her for a year, I know now. I can be happy with her. That's why I'm repaying him and my boss. No, Shiroha would be my top priority.
Hi guys, good morning! Good morning, Katone! Morning! You're looking energetic as usual. Being energetic is all I've got.
Furuta-san is so cheerful and cute. Katone Furuta. She goes to the same school as me, Saito Nayama, and she's the most popular girl. Not only is she as cute as an idol, she's also very popular because she's kind and caring to everyone. Some people even call her an angel or a saint.
Morning, Miyama-kun. Let's study hard today, too.
Good morning, Furuta-san. I'll do my best not to fall asleep today.
You were up late watching cartoons again, weren't you? You'd better go to bed early. It's bad for your health.
Yeah, I'll be careful starting tomorrow.
You always say that.
As luck would have it, I get to sit next to her. That's why I get to have casual interactions like this. I like her because she's even kind to dull nerds like me. One day, during lunchtime... Hey, is Furuta here?
Katone-chan's away, as usual.
Miyama-san disappears from the classroom every lunch break. She even turns down invitations from her close friends. So rumor has it that she eats lunch with her boyfriend in hiding. Ah, damn! I don't have a choice. Miyama, can you hand these prints to Furuta? Oh, it's fine if I give it to her when she comes back, right? No, find her and give it to her now! Now? How come? There's been a change in the materials we're using for the after-school committee meeting, so I need to give it to Furuta as well. I wanted everyone to look at them before the committee meeting, but I can't have you all look at them during class, can I? It will be better for Niyama to look through it during lunch break. But I don't know where she is. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be able to find her. What do you mean? I didn't do anything to earn that kind of trust. Well, lunch is almost over, so go look for her. All right, I'm counting on you. What? Teacher, wait! He's gone. Are you serious? My homeroom teacher gave me a reckless task as I had no idea where Furuta-san was. I'm trying to think of places she might be, but since she has a lot of friends, it was hard to narrow down. I decided to change my thought process. The girls in our class don't know where she could be either. What bothers me is how they don't know despite being connected to each other closely. So, I'm guessing Furuta-san went somewhere hidden, taking a route out of sight. There are a few possibilities, but probably not on the rooftop. The hallway leading up to the rooftop was very public, and if she were to pass through there, some guy would wait and catch her so they could eat with her. I think it's safe to eliminate it as a possibility, since I haven't heard anything like that. Yeah, bingo! Looks like she's changed her shoes after considering the possibility that she went outside. This means she's currently outside. If a stranger saw me doing this, they'll think I'm a creep. Do I really have to give this to her during lunch break? I headed to where I thought she might be with these questions in mind. And then... she's not here. I thought she might be in the back of the school building where it's harder to be seen, but apparently I was wrong. I'm out of clues then. Is that a cat? Where could that be coming from?
Kitty, I'm almost there, so just stay there, okay? Meow.
What? Over there? Look out! Furuta-san, startled by my shout, almost fell and hung from a tree branch. She might get hurt if she falls because she's pretty high up. Are you okay? Can you climb the branch?
I can't! I don't have that kind of strength!
What should I do? Can you jump down?
I'm scared! Hey, come down below! I don't want you to see!
Sorry! What should I do? I want to lay a cushion for her, but there's no mat or anything. There's not enough time to go to the school gym to get it. I don't have a choice. I'll catch you! So jump off!
Are you serious?
I'm serious, trust me! Whoa! I tried to catch her, but there was no way I could catch the weight of a person falling from a tree, so I fell. Heavy!
Hey, what do you mean by that?
What? Oh, the impact!
You called me heavy! You said I was heavy! You said I was heavy!
I didn't go that far! I didn't mean it like that. I was just talking about the impact.
So you are calling me heavy!
No! After that, lunch break ended while I tried to calm down Furuta-san, who was sulking. But during the next break period...
Niyama-kun, I'm sorry about earlier. I got a little distraught.
I'm sorry for saying something insensitive, even if it was intentional.
It's okay. And thanks for saving me. It was nice of you.
No, I just happened to be there at the right time.
Thanks for the prints, too. Well then, I just wanted to thank you.
She said that and went back to her seat. I'm glad she's not mad at me anymore. I judged that by her demeanor. However, oh no, how can I forget to bring home the homework? As I was walking home, I realized I'd forgotten to put the printouts in my bag, so I hurried back to the classroom. It's been a while since homeroom ended, but the committee chairs are supposed to have a meeting today, so the door is probably still unlocked. As I approached the classroom with that thought in mind...
I can't believe it!
What?
He said I'm heavy! That guy called me heavy! I'll never forgive him! It's not like that, it's just because I just had lunch before and the food was heavy! It wasn't my weight, but that guy still called me heavy! I'll never forgive him! After I make him fall in love with me and get him to ask me out, I'll tell him! I'm too heavy for you! Oh, what? Niyama-kun?
Oh, I'll be going then.
No, wait!
What? She moved in an instant?
No need to make jokes like that right now.
No, it wasn't a joke. Weren't you in your own seat just now?
That's not important, Niyama-kun.
What?
You didn't see anything, did you? Right?
No, I didn't. I'm scared. I never would have thought Furuta-san is known as an angel or a saint at a face like this.
Listen, Niyama-kun. If I hear any weird rumors about me, I'll be sure to suspect you first, okay? Because I'm sure there is no one in this school who would say anything bad about me. You're the only one who would after seeing hallucinations due to fatigue, right?
You're right. It would have been better if it actually was just a hallucination. I saw something I shouldn't have, and I resented my bad timing.
So, why did you come back to the classroom?
I forgot my homework.
You're such a goofball. You need to put it in your bag properly. That's why you end up hearing things you don't have to.
Yes, I have to leave as soon as possible. My life is at stake. All right then, I'll be going now.
Wait. Niyama-kun,
And what is it?
are you free after this?
I actually have to help out my mom.
I see. You're free. That's good.
What are you planning to do?
You don't have to be so scared. I just want to have a chat with you.
Do I have the right to veto?
If you don't mind strange rumors about you starting tomorrow, be my guest.
I'll follow you anywhere.
Yay, thanks!
The place where Furuta-san took me as she acted pleased was... Furuta-san's room? It was her room of all places?
Don't be so surprised. It's embarrassing.
No, but is it fine?
What do you mean? You don't know who would hear us if we were talking in a place like that.
What's a person who was yelling and screaming in a place like that saying?
My room would be the best place to talk because people won't be able to hear us.
So, in other words, you were pretending to be someone else at school all this time?
Yeah, well, I guess so.
What?
On the contrary, I ask you, did you really think such a saintly character existed in real life? It's not a comic book or an anime.
Well, that's true, but you were my first love.
So, there's 2 reasons why I brought you here. 1, I don't want you to tell anyone about my true nature.
Well, I don't think anyone would believe me if I did.
You're right. But there might be people who will try to find out just for the fun of it, especially those who are jealous of me. I want to get rid of everything that could spark a fire.
I understand. So what's the second reason?
So, you're into anime and manga, right?
Yeah?
Well, if you don't mind, let's talk about anime and manga. I actually love anime and manga too.
What? Why do you want to talk about anime?
Because I play the role of the innocent, straight-laced honor student at school. I don't have any friends I can talk to about that kind of stuff. You're an anime geek, so I've been wanting to talk about this stuff ever since we sat next to each other. But I was holding back because I didn't want my true nature to leak out. Now that I've been exposed, I think it's okay.
Wait, could it be? Her true self is also really cute?
No?
Sure! I like talking about that too.
Oh, really? Thanks! Come here then. It's hard to talk standing, isn't it? Let's talk over here.
But that's your bed, is that okay? Excuse me?
You don't have to be so formal. So, to be honest, I think I've seen most of this year's spring anime that you watched.
Wait a minute. How do you know what anime I'm watching if we haven't even had this conversation?
I judge it based on how sleepy you are every morning. You're into watching it live, right?
That's right.
Oh, I knew it! I'm the same.
So you often stay up late too?
Of course!
You never look sleepy though.
Because it would ruin my image if I dozed off at school. So when I watch anime late at night, I finish my homework right after I get home, take a bath, and take a nap before.
Wow. I can't believe you go to such lengths to protect your image.
So, what was your favorite spring anime?
Let's see. I think it was the second season of Come to the Classroom of Meritocracy.
Oh, me too! There was a sequel after 4.5 years. I was so happy because I was afraid I wouldn't get to see the rest of it.
Oh, that's right! The last episode and the one before were awesome because they put so much effort into the illustrations.
The scene where the main character shows his hidden power and fights, it was so cool! It was my favorite part of the original story too.
Oh, you read the light novel too?
Yeah, of course. Have you read it, Miyama-kun?
Yeah, I'm reading it. I started reading it about 4 years ago because I was curious about the anime. I was surprised to find how the original story and the anime were quite different.
Oh, right. But I think it's great because they're both interesting.
Surprisingly, I had a lot of fun talking with Furuta-san. It was actually easier to talk when she was pretending to be someone else, and ever since then...
Hey, want to come over to my place again?
Just like this, I was invited to Furuta-san's house every day. And we began to spend our days talking about anime, manga, and light novels, having a lot of fun. To be honest, I found her childish personality cuter than the saintly Furuta-san, who was just putting on an image. And 3 months went on like this.
Hey, Miyama-kun?
What is it all of a sudden?
Well, you know, I'm really popular at school, aren't I?
Oh yeah, 'cause you're faking it!
Hey, don't talk to me like that!
Sorry, I was just being honest since it came out of nowhere.
Are you trying to pick a fight? You are, aren't you?
No, it wasn't on purpose.
In this case, I think it's more problematic if you didn't do it on purpose. You're so rude as always.
Oh no, I stepped on a landmine. Sorry, I really didn't mean to offend you.
I know. We've been together almost every day for the past 3 months.
Not only after that, but she would invite me over on weekends, calling it an anime viewing party.
So, back to the subject. I'm quite popular, right?
Oh, you're gonna bring it back from there? Yeah?
So, does that make you want to go out with me?
What?
What do you think?
Wait, what do you mean? Is that what that means? To Furuta-san's expression, her question in this situation, there was only one possible answer. I mustered up the courage and answered honestly. I want to go out with you. I like you, Furuta-san.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
I'm glad. I've actually liked you for quite a while now.
To be honest, when I found out your true nature, I felt like I was lied to and thought, what an awful personality. But you're so cute when you get excited talking about anime and manga that I fell for you all over again. So I want to go out with you if I can. What's wrong?
Hey, Mihama-kun.
Yes?
You're really insensitive, aren't you? What? Are you trying to pick a fight with me after all?
No, I was just being honest about my feelings.
You're too honest!
It seems I've unknowingly stepped on a landmine again. However...
I'm going to be your girlfriend from now on, so you better spoil me without being mean anymore.
She seems to have forgiven me. I mean, she's just so cute. I decided to pamper my first cute girlfriend I ever had while calming myself down. From then on, we started hanging out together at school and we were happy. By the way, the reason why Furuta-san, or Katone-chan rather, was pretending to be someone she wasn't was because she had a bad experience in junior high of girls being jealous of her, and did that to get her classmates on her side. From now on, I'm gonna study hard and exercise to become the man who can protect her.
My sister and her family died in an accident? I, Tuta Ichijo, am a 27-year-old office worker. And I just got a call from the police. On this day, I lost my family members in an accident. Soon after, a wake was held.
They said the car was almost completely destroyed. They were on a family vacation when a truck slammed into them from behind, causing a pileup. The daughter was the only one who survived. It's a pity that she's the only one left. She's in the hospital now, right? Oh, it's terrible. She's still in elementary school.
My sister and her husband and daughter were on a family vacation with each other's parents. They were involved in a terrible accident when a truck driver fell asleep at the wheel and crashed into them. The only one who survived was Mana, a 4th grader. I heard that my sister was covering Mana-chan, and she protected her daughter at the cost of her own life.
Tota, are you okay?
Minami. Her name is Hazakura Minami, and she's my childhood friend. Although we haven't been keeping touch for the past few years. Yeah, I'm fine. I never thought we'd meet each other like this.
I know. To be honest, it still feels surreal. And I'm worried about Mana-chan. She's too young to lose her parents and grandparents.
Come to think of it, you were Mana-chan's homeroom teacher, weren't you? So that's how you know about Mana-chan. I knew that Minami was Mana-chan's homeroom teacher because my sister called me a long time ago and told me. My sister had been close to Minami since childhood, so she was excited, saying it was fate. I don't know how things have been going since then, but I'm sure that with Minami's personality, she was getting along well with Mana-chan.
Hey, what are you going to do about Mana?
I mean, someone has to take her in.
Do you have anyone in mind?
No. Relatives are still coming to the wake, but most of them were distant relatives. I don't even know if anyone knows Mana-chan. If it comes to it, I'll take her in.
You? Are you sure? You're raising a girl, not a boy.
If no one else takes her in, I have no choice. In the meantime, I'll have to hear how Mana-chan feels. This was devastating for me as an adult. The psychological damage to Mana-chan, who's still a child, must be immeasurable. Above all, Mana-chan's the one who's hurting the most from this accident. So, I want to respect her feelings as much as I can. What happened after that?
I'm going to live with my big brother Tota.
Mana-chan chose to live with me. And so, once Mana-chan is discharged from the hospital, I was gonna take her in. Mana-chan was miraculously uninjured. But as a precaution, she'll be hospitalized for a week to see how she progresses, and won't be living with me until then.
What? So you're really going to take care of Mana-chan?
Minami was really surprised when I told her that night. I have no choice. It's what Mana-chan wants.
No, but are you sure? Can you really raise a child?
To be honest, I only have my doubts. I've never raised a child before, so I didn't have any confidence that it'll go well. And Mana-chan just went through all of that. I had to be very sensitive, and I could only see a difficult future.
I can't help it.
What?
I'll live with you. I'll take care of Mana-chan too.
What? Why all of a sudden?
I've been thinking about it ever since I heard at the wake that you might take her in. I thought it would be difficult for you to take care of Mana-chan alone, so I thought it would be best if I helped.
But you've never raised a child before, right?
What are you talking about? I'm an elementary school teacher. I'm used to dealing with children on a regular basis.
That's true. But I don't want to get you into this.
No, this is exactly the time to rely on your childhood friend. Besides, we have to think about Mana-chan first, right?
That's true. Then, I'm sorry, but can I ask for your help?
Yeah, of course. Oh, where is Mana-chan going to live? Is she going to move into your place?
No, I think I'll move into my sister's house. It would be better for Mana-chan if she didn't leave her current school and familiar home. Besides, my place is too small for the three of us.
I see, that's a relief. Then I'll move in when it's convenient for you.
Huh? You're gonna move in fully?
Yeah, I've done home visits to Mana-chan's house, but it's big enough for me to move in. Then I can save on rent, utilities, and all that stuff, so I'd like to move in if I can.
That's right. It would be difficult for her to pay rent in two places. Okay, I'll be in touch.
Yeah, thanks.
No, I'm the one who should be thanking you. Thanks.
You're welcome.
We hung up the call after thanking each other. Whoa. Oh my god! Are you serious? We're gonna be living together! I never would have imagined a day like this would come! I tried to act nonchalant and not be weird, but I've liked her since we were kids. I can't help but get excited by this turn of events. However, Minami's gonna live with me for Mana-chan. If I act out of ill will, it would be bad for Minami, and more importantly, for Mana-chan. So let's hold back and not have any strange thoughts. I told myself that, but I couldn't sleep that night.
Okay, bye. Good night, Tota. I, Minami Hazakura, hung up the phone with Tota, my childhood friend. And then... Yay! Living together with Tota! I've been dreaming of living together. It'll finally come true. I was so happy I went wild on the bed. I can't help it. I've liked Tota since we were kids, but we've recently grown apart. And we get to live together now? Of course I'd be happy. But the first thing we have to think about is Mana-chan. There's no way she'd be okay after going through something like that. I have to do my best to be Mana-chan's mother. If I could get along with Tota on top of that, that would be fine with me. The only thing I'm worried about is if Mana-chan doesn't like me. It'll be okay. We have a teacher-student relationship, but Mana-chan is a good girl, so I've never scolded her too hard. I've scolded her lightly, but that much should be okay. Yes, it's gonna be okay. I told myself that and took another bath for a refresher. Yeah, it's probably going to be okay.
You're fine with this? Asking you to help me clean up the house. The next day off, I came to clean up my sister's house. Then, Minami came all the way down to help me after I told her about it.
Of course it's okay. It's also the house I'm going to live in from now on. Besides, doing all this by yourself would be too much work, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I have to clean up my dad's house after this too.
Don't push yourself too hard, okay? We could hire a contractor too.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. I'm more worried about Mana-chan.
Yeah, she was devastated at the funeral. Wouldn't it have been better to let her stay in the hospital instead of going to the funeral?
That's no good. It was her last chance to see her family. So I asked the hospital to let Mana-chan attend the funeral, accompanied by a nurse. It must have been painful, but I thought it would be more painful if she never sees her parents again, without knowing why.
I see. I hope Mana-chan can get back on her feet soon.
That's why I'm here for her. It's times like this when adults have to be strong.
Tota, you've always been strong. You must be going through a hard time right now, too.
Well, I just can't afford to stay down. Crying isn't going to do anybody any good. I've got Mana-chan to take care of, so I have to get myself together.
Tota, yeah, you're right. But I'm here too, so don't hesitate to rely on me.
Thanks. I'm counting on you. Then, we both worked together to organize the belongings and clean the house. A few days later.
Mrs. Hazakura is going to live here too?
That's right. The three of us will live together from now on.
Nice to meet you, Mana-chan. Yeah.
You might be nervous about living with your teacher, but Minami's a good person, so there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I know.
I see. That's good. I guess she's just nervous now? I can't imagine Minami being strict on them, since she loves kids so much, and I'm sure she knows her well.
Mana-chan, what do you want to eat today? I'll make you anything you want. Hamburger steak. Okay, I'll make you the most delicious one.
You think you can do it?
Yeah, at school we kept our distance as teacher and students, so we'll just have to get closer little by little.
I see. Well, let's take it easy. I only see Mana-chan once in a while too. Even though I've known her since she was a baby, it will take time for us to be like a family. Then, a little while later, come lunchtime.
Brother Tota, feed me.
For some reason, Mana-chan came onto me like this. I've never heard her say this before, but maybe she's looking for a connection after losing her family. Yeah, okay. I nodded and Mana-chan sat down on my lap. And I put the hamburger steak in Mana-chan's mouth. Here. Is it good?
Yeah.
It seems that Mana-chan likes Minami's cooking. After that, she continued to eat with relish. I can't cook, so I'm glad Minami came to live with us. And afterwards,
I'll do the dishes too.
while Minami and I were cleaning up, Mana-chan came over to help. At first, I thought it would be wrong to let a child like Mana-chan do the dishes. But since it would be worse to make her feel left out, The three of us got along and did the dishes. And that night,
Brother Tota, can I sleep with you?
Mana-chan, who was supposed to go to her room to sleep, came into my room. It seems like she doesn't want to sleep alone. Yeah, come here.
Ah, yeah.
Mana-chan is so cute when she acts like this. But I guess her sweetness is a reflection of her loneliness. I tried to be there for her as much as possible so she wouldn't feel lonely.
Mom, Dad, why did you leave me?
Mana-chan was crying in her sleep. She's trying her best not to show it when she's awake, but the heartbreak of losing her family was there. What could I do for her? That's all I could think about. When one day,
I wonder if I'm in the way.
Minami came saying that while Mana-chan was taking a bath. What are you talking about all of a sudden? I never said anything like that, did I?
Mana-chan acts sweet to you, but somewhat distant from me. I wondered if I was a hindrance to Mana-chan.
I wanted to be there for Mana-chan and kept spoiling her, which made Minami feel alienated. She does her best to do household chores such as cooking and cleaning for Mana-chan and tries to play with her, but Mana-chan's attitude towards her is certainly distant. I wonder if there's a wall since they were teacher and student. It's gonna be okay. You even said in the beginning that you just have to close the distance a little bit at a time. Don't be so anxious. Your presence is helping us a lot.
Okay, I understand.
I don't know what to do. Minami is the type of person who cares a lot about relationships after all. If I don't do something soon, the distance will grow. Thinking that, I decided to take immediate action.
What? You're not coming home, Brother Tota?
I have to go on a business trip for 3 days. Will you stay at home with Minami?
All of a sudden?
Yeah. A little problem came up, so I have to go. So you take care of Mana-chan.
Yeah.
And then I left the house.
Well, it's just the two of us now. Let's get along, okay? Yeah. Awkward. Tota, you need to think more carefully. We just talked about this the day before yesterday. Why would you leave us alone? Mana-chan might not even like me. And although I resented Tota at the time... Teacher, can I sleep with you? Mana-chan came to me while I was asleep. Hey, she doesn't dislike me as much as I thought? No. Oh, of course, let's sleep together. Thanks. Mana-chan thanked me and climbed into my bed. I was worried ever since she started avoiding me at school, so I'm glad she approached me. I'm glad. I thought Mana-chan might dislike me, so I'm happy you came. Dislike you? Why? Huh? Because you were distant from me at home and at school. That's because I get nervous when the teacher is at home, and if I act friendly at school, people would get angry at you for favoritism. That's why I tried to stay away. Mana-chan! Mana-chan, what a kind and good girl! Teacher, I can't breathe! Oh, sorry, but I'm so glad you didn't dislike me. I don't dislike you. If anything, I like you because you're so kind. Mana-chan, I like you too. Teacher, I can't breathe. I'm sorry. I was so moved that I hugged Mana-chan over and over again, which suffocated her. I apologized, and after that, we both slept together on good terms.
3 days later, I came home.
Here, Mana-chan.
You guys got along so well! I figured if I left them alone, Mana-chan and Minimi would get closer. But they exceeded my imagination. What happened while I was gone?
Brother Tota! Welcome home! Welcome home, Tota.
Yeah, I'm home. Well, if you two are getting along, that's all that matters. Although, I couldn't help but feel like I've lost my place a little bit. One day, half a year after the three of us started spending time together.
When are you guys going to get married?
Suddenly, Mana-chan threw a bomb into the room. What are you talking about, Mana-chan?
Yay! Yeah! Why all of a sudden? Well, because you're in a relationship, right? That's why I was wondering when you're getting married.
We're not in a relationship!
Really? But you two feel the same way, don't you?
Mana-chan points out to me, and I unintentionally look at Minami. At that moment, Minami looked at me too. It's a good opportunity. Minami?
Yes!
I've liked you since I was a kid. I want you to go out with me.
Yeah, I've always liked you too, Tota. So I'd be happy to.
I'm glad. Thanks, Minami.
Yeah, thanks to you too, Tota.
Thanks to Mana-chan, Minami and I started going out with each other. What happened after that? The three of us became like a real family. We were relieved that Mana-chan no longer cried in her sleep. But I'm sure she still has some sadness in her heart. I'm gonna do my best from now on to make my adorable niece, who's like a daughter to me, and my new girlfriend, happy.
Zero friends, zero friends, zero friends. I was essentially just air to everyone else. I was reading a book, alone as usual. It was a little sad book. What a perfect story. I was almost about to cry, completely forgetting I was still in a classroom. That's how amazingly moving this book was. I'm sure no one would notice if I cried anyway. The only person that would talk to me, the loner, would be someone who liked weird things anyway.
Hey!
A girl showed up to talk to me right at that moment. There's a girl who likes weird things.
I'm going to punch you.
So, this girl that looks like she'd be trouble for anyone, just ignoring the fact that she kinda looks like a hot mess, she still looks incredible. This girl who has the dark black hair and the amazing face with beautiful proportions is my childhood friend, Sarah Kuzunoki. It was always so awkward that she would talk to this guy who was practically invisible to everyone. However, childhood friends can be incredible. I'm able to talk to her even though I'm an introvert geek with communication issues. So, what's wrong?
Just tell me where you want to be hit first.
I want to know why you're talking to me. Honestly, I want this to just never get brought up again.
My sister's having a wedding later this year.
Oh yeah, I heard she got married. I told her congratulations the other day.
She wants us to go check out the venue.
You can say that choosing the venue might be the most important part of a wedding. Location, price, size, type of wedding. It's how people will celebrate your marriage. It's important because it's the start of everything.
So I'm going to check out the venue tomorrow.
I see. In other words, you're doing this to check out our future, right?
Just tell me what part you want to have hit already.
Oh yeah, she doesn't understand what a joke is. Being serious now, why are we going and not them? Don't the people who are getting married usually go check things out?
They're busy, so they want us to go check out a few venues and show them some recommendations.
I mean, it'll probably help you out in the future too.
My sister won't have 2 brides, so it won't really help me.
So you're planning on marrying another girl.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
A girl showed up while I was surprised to hear about her preference. The girl with the cute eyes and cute face and cute everything with a tiny body. The brown hair that grew down to her hips shined.
Hey, tell me too.
Her name was Miku Kais. She's a school Madonna and kind of an idol. Apparently, she gets along with Sarah.
Miku!
Why are you hugging me all of a sudden, Sarah?
Oh my god, you're so cute! I just want to eat you up.
Crap! She's giving off an expression you can't have up on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that was that book that was released earlier this year. Close your eyes.
Kais was being hugged by me while looking at my book. Although I'm mostly invisible to everyone in class, I was still able to speak to Miss Kais a few times. It helps that she was Sarah's friend, but the biggest thing was that she liked books as much as me. Yeah, it was really good.
Lucky, I haven't been able to buy it yet.
You want me to lend it?
No, I want to buy these on my own and read it.
Oh my god, that face as if she's just said something incredible. It's so cute.
So, what was that thing you were saying about earlier?
Marriage.
Huh?
Marriage.
Huh?
I have some places reserved today, so we're gonna go look.
You work fast.
You gotta decide fast and marry fast.
I'm not sure if her fast marriage would be able to find fast love. I hope it's not a shotgun marriage.
Wait, you two are getting married?
I didn't realize that she would be this surprised to go look at wedding venues.
You two are moving too fast.
I mean, I think it's a little fast, but just like Sarah said, we gotta go find it and decide fast instead of just wandering around. You just gotta go for it.
I feel like it's too fast.
I mean, you gotta decide to plan for the future, right?
Wow, you're planning so perfectly for the future.
I hope Sarah's sister is able to plan perfectly for the future.
So as soon as class is over, get ready to go.
Got it. Gotta work fast. This is all for Sarah's sister, who always took great care of me. I need to think of everything and use this as experience for the future.
I didn't realize they were both so into each other. I must have been too late. No, I still have a chance. I'm gonna go too.
You'll come with us?
Yeah, it's important to me too.
Wow, you wanted to marry me? I wonder if they have a plan for two brides.
I feel like there's some kind of miscommunication going on here. I gotta make sure you clear up any misunderstandings or people will start to make mistakes later on. So we all went together after class. After class, we started looking at all the wedding venues. This is the first place.
Yeah, I saw it online and it looked pretty good.
It's so nice.
Is it just me or is Miss Kais upset?
That's so weird. I thought it would be the perfect venue for the two.
Unfortunately, you can't get married in Japan with two women. Is that clear here?
I didn't realize they were so into each other, but they're so into each other.
Hey, she looks like she's about to cry.
I want at least 3 kids.
Hey, come back to reality, damn it! There was no way you could have kids with just women anyway. Anyway, we couldn't just keep thinking about her, so we went into the venue and got everything taken care of to start the tour.
This is the venue here.
Wow! This is where her sister will have a wedding, huh? I didn't decide this would be it, but I was starting to get excited.
I'm so jealous.
I figured I would console the person who was about to cry later, but... So, how many people are you gonna invite?
I'm not sure. I think if you include family and close friends, it shouldn't be that many people.
You're already deciding on people to invite?
Yeah? If you didn't decide now, it'll be a pain to send out all the invitations.
Then maybe this size venue is perfect for your wedding. That's true. Is it possible to see some of your wedding gowns? I would like at least 2 or more for the bride.
You did ask that for one person to have multiple choices, right?
Wow.
That's incredible.
We were shown the dressing room. Apparently, they also lend out wedding dresses here.
Most of the women who see the wedding gowns react the same way as you two.
I've heard that to girls, the most looked forward to dress in their life is a wedding dress. I'm sure she's gonna be looking forward to her dress by crying.
I have some lint in my eyes.
I'm gonna pray that these are tears of joy. I wonder what happened to her. Is she okay? I feel like she's being extra negative today. Is she worried about something?
Man, imagine kissing Miku when she's all dressed up like this.
Maybe she's got some problems with her friends. When did Sarah become this kind of girl?
Would you like to see the groom's clothing as well?
Oh, that's okay.
Why don't you want to look?
I'll only get jealous of a man who's blessed with a woman. Death to all men with fulfilling lives. And that's how we finished our first venture tour. I didn't think that we would be able to go to the second venue, so we decided to go take a break with some drinks before going home. Having drinks with 2 beautiful girls.
Why the hell are you looking at us?
Oh, nothing. Anyway, I looked over at Kais. Why is Miss Kais so torn up over this?
I don't know.
I gotta cheer her up. I didn't know or understand why she was so upset, but I couldn't just leave a girl who was about to cry alone. She's one of my few friends. I mean, acquaintances. Calling the school Madonna my friend is pushing it. Let's just go for it. Hey, Miss Kais, wanna go to the bookstore with me later?
Huh?
Let's go buy that book for you. I actually had some books I was interested in as well. I'm not sure if this would cheer her up, though. I knew that she liked books, so I figured that she would be happy, but come to think of it, I'm not sure if she'd be happy to go with a geek like me.
I'll go.
Huh? Wow, I didn't expect her to be so happy.
I'm gonna go for sure. For sure, for sure.
Wow, that much, huh? She must have wanted to read that book badly.
Why do I feel like he's misunderstanding me?
Oh, that new book from her favorite author is being released today as well.
He's definitely misunderstanding me.
What are you gonna do, Sarah?
I'm not gonna go. If there are some nudie mags, go buy some for me.
Huh? I feel like those are for men.
Also, as jealous as I am, I feel like I would just be getting in the way.
Sarah crossed her arms as if she knew something. I had no idea what she was talking about, but I understand now.
Are you sure, Sarah?
Yeah? Why would I care?
But isn't that cheating?
Huh?
Huh? I really didn't understand what that meant, but whatever. We walked to the bookstore in front of the station. This is a date, isn't it? Being with a girl is definitely a date. No, don't get ahead of yourself. The girl is Miss Kais.
Hey, it's been a while since I've been out with just you, Aizawa.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh? I feel like I'd been here with Miku and Kais a while back. The fact that I'm with another girl alone is rare in of itself. Who do you normally come to the store with, Miss Kais?
Oh, I come alone sometimes.
The school Madonna definitely moved differently from the way I did.
Sarah always comes with me too.
I see. I hope that friend doesn't evolve into a stalker.
It wasn't sold out yet.
It says second edition, so they must have printed even more.
I'm sad that as a longtime fan, I couldn't buy the first print.
You can't always be greedy as a student.
But you did.
Of course I bought the first edition.
I'm so upset.
She's so cute.
I'm having so much fun coming to the bookstore with you.
She smiled at me. I'm glad to have come with her as well. I'm glad that we were able to come to the bookstore together, but I'm also glad that I'm able to talk to her without any problems as someone with serious communication issues.
But I need to keep it to myself.
Maybe she's got someone that she likes as well. It's Miss Kais, who was liked by everyone. I'm sure she would be able to get the other person to like her with ease. Okay, I'll keep it to myself, okay? I didn't think that I said anything that would make her cry. Oh hey, I saw a bridal magazine. I was curious after just checking out a wedding venue. There are so many different types of weddings now. Man, this diving plan seems fun.
Marriage, huh?
I was reading just out of curiosity when I could see Miss Kais was visibly shocked.
Are you serious?
Huh?
Oh, you went to go see the venue and you're reading a bridal magazine now, so I just thought you were super serious.
I see. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty serious. I mean, it's a very important person's wedding. I want to make sure that I help her out. However, she looked like she was about to cry again. If anything, it looked like she was no longer able to hold it back anymore. Maybe that's why. Are you okay?
I can't do this anymore.
Huh?
I thought you were going to get married to me.
Huh?
But you're going to marry Sarah.
My brain was having a hard time keeping up with Miss Kais. But wait, what are you talking about?
You're going to get married, right? You're that serious. You're so serious you're checking out wedding venues.
No, wait!
She said she wants 3 kids.
Unfortunately, we did not talk about anything with our kids. Let me just clarify this. Sarah's sister is the one getting married, okay?
Huh?
We're just going because they were too busy. Of course, Sarah and I aren't dating. There was no way that I would be liked, and I think Sarah isn't interested in my gender anyway. As sad as it sounds when I think about it.
So, I'm just misunderstanding?
Yeah, her face turned a bright red. I would probably be embarrassed too if I'd mistaken that. Also, hey, what did you mean by us getting married too? What is this? Now I'm getting embarrassed looking at this too.
I know I'm just a regular girl, but a lot of guys ask me out.
No one was surprised by that.
I'm not trying to brag. I just think that we get along well, so...
I see. You get along with everyone, so, I'm just happy.
So I figured if I asked you out, you might say yes? It's not like you talk to people other than me, so I figured you didn't dislike me, but...
I see. So, you were upset this whole day because you thought that I was gonna get married to Sarah?
Because, to me, I was still getting ready to talk to you, but then you two went ahead with all of your planning.
Just so you know, I'm not like that with her. Even when we were talking about wedding, she was looking for another bride.
Really?
Yeah. What is this strange feeling? I didn't think this would happen to me, especially not with the Madonna.
I really didn't want to tell you that I liked you this quickly.
It's okay. I understand, but you know, I said I like you too. We were also still in the store.
This is the biggest mistake of my life, but now I can hear what you have to say.
Huh?
I mean, it was my misunderstanding, but I'd like an answer. I like you. Please date me.
I couldn't look away from her. I could tell she wasn't joking. I can't believe she liked me. I really couldn't believe it. How could she like some geek like me? I guess saying I couldn't believe it was rude. That's why I should just be honest in my response. That was the best I could do for her.
Tell me where you want to be hit.
What? This is the first thing you see when we switch scenes? The next day, I was already facing a life or death situation from the person closest to me. I haven't done anything wrong!
Don't lie to me. I got a message from Miku yesterday.
Is that about...
Morning, you two.
It must have been the perfect timing. She popped in right as we were in the middle of it.
What's wrong, Sarah? You're gonna make his shirt wrinkled.
She's more worried about the uniform than me. She must be used to this whole thing.
Whatever. Is it true?
Yeah, we started dating.
Immediately, the whole class was taken up in a loud mess of surprise. Madonna is going out with someone? She said no to me because she likes someone. Was it him? Who the hell even is that? Hey guys, we're all classmates.
I'll let it go for today. We gotta go to the second venue anyway.
I guess she's not gonna let it go tomorrow. But I can't believe this either. I was able to go out with Miss Guys. Wanna go, Miss Guys?
Yeah,
I could feel a warmth in my chest as she hugged my arm.
it'll help us in the future.
I had no courage left in me to nod for her.
I love my big brother. In the future, I'm gonna be my bro's wife.
My younger sister, Shiori, showed me her innocent smile like this. She has a bit of a brother complex, but I always thought she was cute. But then, that evening,
Don't talk to me anymore. Also, stop staring at me.
unlike this morning, she suddenly turned cold toward me. Her sudden change shocked me quite a bit. So it's been like that, and recently, Shiori won't really talk to me. I'm wondering what happened during the night that changed her like that. It's not like we had a fight, so did I do something that would make her dislike me? I was talking with my childhood friend and fellow classmate, Yura Naruse, about me, Kenta Okami. Yura was quite a flashy type of girl.
But a brother and a sister is usually like that, don't you think?
Really? But her sudden change is, I don't know, pretty shocking.
Maybe it's her temporarily rebellious period.
Rebellious period isn't a disease. I mean, what do you mean by a temporary rebellious period?
Things were abnormal until now. Going on a date with your sister every weekend is unbelievable.
It wasn't a date. We went to an amusement park, had a meal, and enjoyed the night scenery together. That's all.
That is totally a classic date. And sleeping with your sister on the same bed is just not done, you know?
When I wake up in the morning, Shiori's sleeping next to me.
That means she totally likes you.
Yura was appalled by all this, but we were good friends, and I was a good brother, and she was a good sister to me, until now. But now that we had a bit of distance between us, perhaps we had been a little too close.
But why are you talking to me about Shiori?
Well, you're a friend of mine, right, since we both were little, and I can only talk with you about this sort of thing.
Is that all? Anything else?
Anything else? Well, you've also changed a lot, right? I thought you might be familiar with the psychological changes.
How rude! I haven't changed!
So she says, but unlike middle school, Yura was like this. She was not flashy, wore glasses, and was the quiet type. But when she entered high school, she became like this. She became flashy, wore colored contact lenses, and became outgoing. She had none of those traits when she was little.
Kaita, are you maybe thinking, what if Shiori was not my sister?
No, I'm not thinking that. How could I think such a thing?
Are you really sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Then why don't we go out?
What? So out of the blue?
If you date me, your sister complex will be cured.
I don't have a sister complex, and I don't really prefer the flashy type. I'm not really the type to date the school's #1 flashy girl. At school, I did ask Yura about Shiori's sudden change of behavior, but I couldn't figure anything out. That day on the way home, I bumped into Shiori at the school gate. Oh, Shiori, let's go home together.
Oh,
Is there any place you want to stop by on the way home? The cafe in the front of the train station?
bro, I told you not to talk to me.
But we used to go back home together.
Used to? Yes, not anymore.
Why? Did I do something to you?
No, you didn't do anything. It's not anything, actually. Yeah,
Okay, but I was a bit worried, so...
but why are you being nice to me even though I'm so cold towards you?
Well, we are brother and sister, and I want us to get along.
I don't want us to get along!
Shiori! Shiori took off as if to run away from me. The reason was nothing. But I feel like there's more to it than that. The next day, it was a Saturday evening. Our parents told us that we have to talk about something important. So Shiori and I went to talk with our parents after dinner. There's something that we have to talk to the both of you about. What is it, Dad? Why are you being so formal about this? Are you maybe getting divorced? No. As you know, your mother and I are very much in love with each other. Well, that's true. It's almost kind of embarrassing. What? Are you criticizing me? Oh, are you pregnant?
Yes, we love each other, but I'm not pregnant.
Oh, I see. I guess you guys aren't exactly young anymore.
What? Are you telling me I look old?
So you guys aren't getting divorced and Mom isn't pregnant? Then what is it? Keita, it's not that. For you, this might be shocking. Dad's face turned serious, as if that was him trying to tell us what he wanted to say. Actually, you aren't our true child. It took a few seconds to realize what those words meant. But there was a bigger surprise waiting for me. Shiori is our real child, but she isn't your sister. She's your fiancée. What? Who I thought were my real parents were actually not, and Shiori is my fiancé. I have no idea what that means. After that, Dad told us that my real dad was not here. He went out to the sea to fish and hasn't come back ever since. And as for my real mom, well, she disappeared soon as she gave birth to me. I was raised by my parents who were actually friends of my real dad. With your real father, we were like childhood friends and did everything together. There was a promise we made that if anything happened, I would look after you. Before that, I also promised that I would let you marry my daughter. That's unbelievable. I'm glad that you raised me, but... I'm sorry. Your father had gone out to sea and hasn't come back for 14 years. Probably won't come back anymore. But he took care of me and my mother. So, we also want to keep our promise to your real father. Could you please marry Shiori? This is all too sudden. It's not so sudden. You're already 17 years old. Shiori will become 18 in 3 years. She'll be a legal adult. I wanted to tell you so that you have time to think about it now. But how about Shiori's feelings, huh? Shiori doesn't like me, of course. Shiori's reaction is...
I will marry my brother.
See? She already said she doesn't want to what?
What should I do? I'm not sure if I should be happy, but I am.
Why? Shiori, I thought you didn't like me.
I'm sorry about that, bro. I don't dislike you. Actually, I really like you.
Then why were you so cold to me?
When I started high school, I was talking with a classmate of mine. Don't you think a sister or a brother's complex is pretty bad? I know what you mean. I'm always fighting with my younger brother. I have an older brother, but it can't be like, I love my brother, you know? Yeah, totally. Hey, Shiori, don't you think so? What? Oh, yeah. I love my brother, but is this abnormal? Is my brother maybe troubled by this? I need to check with him. Oh, there he is. Bro! Kaita, when are we finally going to start dating each other?
Well, flashy girls aren't really my thing.
That flashy girl finds my bro attractive? Maybe bro doesn't need me. I'm not needed? I was quite shocked, but I thought about it a lot and decided I needed to stop clinging to you.
I see. But you know her. She's Yura Naruse.
What? The one who's been going to the same school as you since elementary school?
Yeah, for some reason, when she entered high school, she changed into this flashy type.
If you like the flashy type, I can become that.
Wait a minute. I never said that I like flashy girls like that.
But she seemed to want to go out with you.
And I turned her down every single time. Well, what is it? Shiori seems to have no disagreements.
Of course, if I'm going to marry someone, it will be my brother.
Oh, I see. Keita, that's good for you. Then, Keita, it's up to you now. After that, our family meeting finished. I went back to my room and gave all this a lot of thought. It's up to me now? I felt overwhelmed by all those things that came rushing at me all at once. I couldn't organize my thoughts. I thought about Shiori. Shiori agreed to our marriage, but as for me, Shiori is still my precious younger sister. We've grown up together as brother and sister. As I was having such thoughts, I heard a knock on my door.
Bro, do you have a moment?
Oh, yeah, come in. It's fine. Anything wrong?
I wanted to talk to you alone. Bro, do you not want to marry me?
No, it's not like that, but I'm just a little confused. You're my precious younger sister, but I wonder why our parents raised us as siblings up until now. So now to be told to see you as my fiancé, it's kind of difficult.
Dad was saying after you went upstairs. He was planning to wait to tell you this until you were older and more mature. I think he planned to wait until you became an adult, but it seems that he had been worried about our relationship as brother and sister recently.
Oh, I see. Dad was feeling kind of rushed.
I'm really sorry, bro. I'm not really a cute sister for you.
No, Shiori, you're adorable. You wanted to put some distance between us for my sake, right? That is not only painful for me, but also for you.
Bro. Oh, I think I love you too much, bro. Really?
Oh, okay, I got it. So, will you let me go?
No way. I will never let you go. We can sleep on the same bed tonight, okay?
After that, I had a hard time convincing her that I needed to be alone to think about things. But she finally went back to her own room. And I wonder if Shiori is really convinced about getting married to me. If we are about to get married, I can't be the same as I am now. College, job, I don't know where to start. It's a call from Yuta.
Kaita, sorry to be calling you late at night.
It's okay. But is everything all right with you?
It's nothing really. I just wanted to hear your voice before I went off to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Kaita, I'm actually quite serious. I really want to go out with you.
Quite serious. What do you like about me?
We've known each other for a long time. You're nice. I guess your personality.
I don't think I've been particularly nice to you.
That's not true. You looked out for me when we were in middle school. When we were in middle school, I was kind of plain looking, right? I wore glasses and people would make fun of me by calling me a plain girl. When I was the one left out of the group of girls, you were the only one who was friendly to me. Just as always. I was so happy. Well, to tell the truth, I liked you ever since we were in elementary school. But you were always worried about Shiori, right? So I thought I really can't come between you and Shiori's bond.
I see. But as for Shiori, turns out that we weren't siblings.
What? What did you say just now?
We aren't siblings. On top of that, she apparently is supposed to be my fiancé. I told Yoda what happened today. One by one. Then...
What? What on earth? Then are you going to get married to Shiori in the future?
That hasn't been decided yet. Shiori really wants to, though.
Oh, I can't stand it! Kaita, I'm hanging up the phone. Good night!
Good night? That's what happened on Saturday. And today is Monday morning. Okay, we'll be going now.
See you! See you both! Be careful of the cars, all right?
On Sunday, I spent the whole day with Shiori. We went to the aquarium, had a meal, saw night scenery. I guess, just as Yura had commented, it was a date. But it still feels strange. Shiori, aren't you a bit clingy? It's only the morning.
This is my right as your sister and your fiancé. Also, when we get to school, we have to be apart. I need to get as much of you, bro, as I can now.
As a fiancé, this bro is kind of weird.
Oh, really? Then Kay.
Oh?
How is that? I've wanted to call you Kay for a long time.
I guess it's better than being called bro, but why is my heart beating so wildly? Like that, we arrived at school and entered the classroom. Things are a bit noisy here. By the classroom window, there was a long, dark-haired girl who looked pure and beautiful, standing with a somber expression on her face. She wasn't someone from our class. I'd never seen her before, but she looked beautiful.
Oh, you're finally here, Kaita. Morning.
That voice, is that you, Yura? Yura had dyed her hair from blonde to black. She was not wearing any flashy makeup or colored contacts.
How is it? I decided to change my self-image.
Your way of speaking hasn't changed, though.
I'm too used to speaking like this. In time, I guess it'll go back to how it used to be.
Why did you decide to change yourself so suddenly?
I told you that I'm pretty serious, right? I thought that you might prefer if I look like this.
It suits you. But what was all that flashy makeup about up until now?
Oh, that was before we started high school. Let's change our appearances when we start high school. Boys like girls who are flashy, right? What? Is that really so? Maybe Kaita also likes flashy girls. But if I'm too flashy, he might not like it. Well, I guess I can give it a try. Morning, Kaita.
Oh, morning. Who are you?
It's me, Yura. I changed my outlook. Oh, yikes. He's looking shocked about this.
Well, your skin is kind of revealing.
Uh-huh. Aren't you getting a bit red in the face?
Can you not get too close to me?
You don't even look me in the eyes. What is this? Oh, are you maybe feeling embarrassed?
Embarrassed? Yeah, that wouldn't be the normal reaction.
Don't get so embarrassed.
Oh, geez, don't get so close now.
Yes, Kaita is feeling excited over me. So it was like that. I found it kind of entertaining. That was the reason.
That is so biased. I'm not into flashy girls.
But your heart did beat a little faster, didn't it?
Ugh.
I changed myself back to how I used to be. How do you find me now?
Well, how do I find you? Well, her way of speaking hadn't changed, but she looked so much more beautiful than she used to be, at least to me. I thought that she was already beautiful, but I'm surprised by how much a girl can change. I think it's good.
What do you mean by good?
I mean, I think it looks better than the flashy version of you.
I see. And maybe I made the right decision in changing my appearance. So, you will finally go out with me, right?
I'm not sure.
Why? Is it because you're going to marry Shiori in the future?
I'm still thinking about that.
Hey, the first period class is PE, but could you let me borrow your PE clothes?
Shiori?
Oh, it's Shiori. What are you doing, Kay? What are you doing? Skinship. So you are Yura. Oh, so you remember me. What are you doing to my Kay? You're being way too close to him. It's fine, don't you think? Kaita isn't married, and he seems to be undecided regarding his possible marriage with you. No! This is not good! This is cheating! Cheating! What's going on here? Is this a fight?
Kate's fiance came shouting in the classroom.
Yura decided to change her appearance for Kay.
How envious. This is not a good situation.
Kay, who are you going to choose? Me or Yura? Of course it's me, right?
Well... This was when our teacher came into the classroom, so the situation calmed itself down. After that, all my classmates started interrogating me as to what was going on. But after that...
Yura, why are you coming along to my date with Kay? I made a promise with Kay before you did, right, Kaita?
Hey, you two, please calm down. The fight over me continued to escalate.
Keigo-san, can I ask you to check these documents?
Got it, Ai-san. I'm Keigo Kusano, 27 years old. I'm an ordinary salaryman living a reasonably fulfilling life.
Oh yeah, I heard people in the department are going out for a drink today. You're joining us, right?
Oh, my girlfriend is waiting for me with a home-cooked meal at home.
I see.
I tend to go home early and refuse invitations from my coworkers.
Keigo-kun, may I have a word?
Yes? What is it, Utaka-san? Her name is Morikawa Utaka, and she's my boss. She's good at what she does, and has been a big help to me ever since I joined the company.
There's actually a favor I would like to ask you for. I'm having a dinner meeting next Friday with a client, and I was wondering if you could join me.
What? Me?
I'm sorry for the short notice. Can you make it?
Okay, so next Friday.
I'm sorry. You're the only one I can ask for this kind of thing.
No problem.
Thanks, Keiko-kun. You're so dependable. But I know you have a girlfriend, so it's not what you think it is.
Yes. Thank you for your concern. What was that all of a sudden? Oh well. And so, I was to join Utaka-san for the dinner meeting. Friday night, Utaka-san and I arrived at the restaurant.
Sorry for the wait.
Oh, here she comes! Utaka-san, please, take a seat over here. The client is Kuzuyama-san. He's very flirtatious with Utaka-san. He's after Utaka-san, isn't he? Utaka-san was being friendly while keeping her distance. I guess these are the hardships that come with being beautiful.
It's over.
Great job, Utaka-san!
Kuzuyama-san was so insistent that we go out to dinner. He has a wife and child, so I was in a bit of a bind.
I see. That's why she invited me.
I'm really glad you were here, Keiko-kun.
Oh no, I'm always happy to help.
Really? Then can I invite you out again? I actually got invited to another dinner meeting next week.
Yes, of course.
Oh, but I know you have a girlfriend, so don't get it misunderstood.
Yes. Don't worry. I won't get the wrong idea. I'm getting used to this interaction.
By the way, I didn't get to eat much earlier, so I'm pretty hungry.
Would you like to eat some ramen then? There's a good place nearby.
Yes, let's go.
Utaka-san is so cute when she acts like this. After that, Utaka-san started inviting me out more and more frequently. And one day, during lunch break, Izumi Hayashida, who joined the company at the same time as me, came over. Izumi was my closest female friend within the company.
Keigo, I want to talk to you for a second.
What is it?
Be honest. Are you in a relationship with Utaka-san?
What? What are you talking about? Her sudden jab took me by surprise. Me and Utaka-san? Why? I'd be happy to be in a relationship with such a beautiful woman, but...
It's a rumor within the girls at the company. It seems like you two have been going out together lately.
Oh, I see. That's a complete misunderstanding. I told her what had happened so far. How I wanted to help Utaka-san out since she was being courted by a client.
I see. So that's why you guys were going out together?
Well, yeah. That client won't try to force his way in to get closer with her if a male employee was nearby.
So, you're Utaka-san's helper?
Well, something like that.
But is your girlfriend okay with that? Going out with such a beautiful boss at night? Won't she get jealous or something?
Well, she has a big heart.
I would be jealous if I were her.
Right.
Alright, I know you've got Utaka-san's case, but get along with your girlfriend, okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Izumi. Izumi was going to let the other female employees know that nothing was going on between Utaka-san and me. It's good to have a compatible colleague after all. I'm home. I came home to an empty apartment as usual. I don't have a girlfriend. Honestly, it pains me to have to lie about this to everyone. I didn't really have a choice, and it wasn't like I tried to make myself look better. Alright, time to work. As soon as I got home, I went over to my computer. I have a side job, which was getting very busy lately. So even if I'm invited for a drink after work, I just tell them I have a girlfriend and go straight home. The deadline's coming up, but I can't leave Utaka-san alone. I go out for dinner with Utaka-san once a week, and that was starting to get a little difficult. Well, I'm doing okay for now, but anything more on my plate, and I won't be able to finish my tasks. I just have to finish the work I've been asked to complete for now. However, one day, Kijima, my junior at the company, was holding a look of desperation on her face.
What should I do? I might not make it in time.
What's wrong, Ai-san?
Keigo-san, actually...
To summarize, it seems the update for the application we ordered from a different company may not be completed in time. The cause was on them, but we also have a collaborative campaign coming up with another company, so we couldn't afford to miss this deadline. If we don't finish in time, our company was going to take the harder hit. Ai-san has a greater sense of responsibility than most people, so she felt very guilty even though it wasn't her fault.
Keigo-san, what should I do?
Let's talk to Utaka-san first, shall we? Please don't cry, Ai-san.
But it's my responsibility if we don't make this in time.
Don't worry, it's not your fault, okay? We talked to Utaka-san about it.
What's the cause of not being able to finish this in time?
Apparently, the staff member in charge of the project was hospitalized. The person who took over is also in trouble.
I see. I guess we'll just have to wait until the last minute. I do have one thing in mind.
What? Really?
Yeah. I've been getting to know the manager there recently.
What? That can't be.
Yeah. Kuzuyama-san from the other day. They used to handle app updates, so I could ask them to do it.
I don't know about that.
I understand what you're trying to say, Keigo-kun, but it's the only way.
No, but that's... Our company was in a pinch. The only way to make this work was to ask the person Utaka-san didn't want to deal with. I don't know if he'll agree to it, but if we ask... I have a bad feeling about this. Above all, I was worried about Utaka-san's dark expression, even if it was to get out of a pinch. Speaking of things I could do... Utaka-san, can I go over to that company?
Huh? What are you going to do?
In short, we need someone who understands the details of our campaign and the programming of the application, right?
That's right.
I actually have knowledge on programming. I might be able to do something about it.
Really? But just having knowledge isn't enough.
Well, if it doesn't work, let's just give up and think of something else.
Okay, I'm coming with you.
Morikawa-san and I went to the company that was in charge of updating our apps. Oh no, I'm sorry! I'm sorry for the trouble we caused you!
No, we're sorry for coming in all of a sudden.
We're hoping we can make it in time as well, but... I see. I understand.
What? What do you mean you understand?
Well, whoever put this program together is truly incredible. He must have craftsman-like qualities with a strong work ethic. Yes, he was a little stubborn at times, but he was one of our best. You know, I'm very sorry to do this, but would you mind if I tinker with this program? What? Yes. I'll tell him that, of course. Also, can I borrow another computer? Okay, but what are you going to do? I felt bad for the programmer as I started changing the specs.
What? 2 devices at the same time?
Multitasking? I might make it a little messy. I'm sorry. I'd like to leave for home to do the rest of the work. Do you mind if I bring the data back? Yes, by all means. How incredible! Oh no, it's nothing compared to someone who does this full-time.
Keigo-kun, may I have a word? How are you able to do this?
I didn't tell you, but I program on the side.
On the side? So that's why you looked like you were used to it.
Well, it's just for a little extra cash, but...
If you're willing to take over, I'll tell the company to pay you extra. Then you can apply for special leave. We'll do something about the work you're holding over here.
What? But who's going to take over my job? At that moment, the phone rang. It was Izumi and Ai-san.
I heard, Keigo. You're gonna do something about the app? Keigo-san! I also heard from Morikawa-san on the phone just now.
Ai-san, are you crying?
I'm not crying. Leave the rest to us. We'll take over your work, Keigo. We'll do our best. Thank you, Keigo-san.
I see. Well, good luck to both of you. Now one concern was gone. I rushed home to finish updating the app with the 3 days of paid leave. And 4 days later, I managed to complete it.
It's amazing. It's really done.
I played around with it, and it looks like there's no problems. This will work.
Thank you, Keigo-san.
I managed to get it done in time. But there might be some bugs, so please, have them check.
Wait, Keigo. You look pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, no problem.
You can go home today, so come back when you're feeling better, okay?
I went home in a daze. I must have been a little too reckless. Having lost a lot of sleep, I collapsed in the hallway as soon as I got home. Oh man, I still have work to do. Next thing I know, I woke up beneath a familiar ceiling. I was sleeping in the hallway, but before I knew it, I was sleeping on a futon. And there's a nice smell wafting from the kitchen, and there's someone here. I see. My fantasy has finally materialized, and my imaginary girlfriend has appeared.
Oh, you're up, Keigo?
Izumi? Why are you in my apartment?
Because you left your wallet. I came to give it to you. Then I found you lying in the hallway, so I put a futon on the floor and carried you in. And now I'm cooking dinner.
I see. Sorry for worrying you.
Well, anyways, you were lying to us, weren't you?
Huh? What lie?
You lied about having a girlfriend, didn't you?
Huh? What? How did you know it was a lie?
Because this room is totally devoid of women. I can tell.
Oh, sorry about that, too. I just wanted an excuse to get home early so I could get some extra work done.
That's what I thought.
You knew?
How many years do you think I've been working with you? But I'm not mad at you for lying to me. Well, to be honest, when I was a student, I lied about having a boyfriend too, so I was more concerned about you collapsing from overworking. You should at least tell the truth to me.
I'm sorry, Izumi.
Well, from now on, you can make your lies come true, right?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I mean, if you go out with me, it won't be a problem.
Wait, so that means...
It means I like you, Keigo.
Wait a minute. Even if you say that out of the blue...
I've waited 5 years already. I won't wait. I can't wait.
I'm sorry about that.
I'll cook you a delicious meal every day so that you won't collapse.
How homey... No, that's not what I mean! And just then, the doorbell rang, and I was able to escape from Izumi. Huh? Ai-san?
Keigo-san, I'm sorry for barging in so suddenly. Your girlfriend's home, isn't she? I didn't get a chance to thank you properly, so I thought I'd give this to you.
Thanks for coming all the way here. Alright then, I'm in the middle of something, so it...
You're in the middle of something? I'm sorry.
What? Did you misunderstand me just now?
No, I didn't. Not at all.
Then Utaka-san arrived at the same time.
What? Why is Ai-chan here?
Utaka-san?
Is Keigo-kun's girlfriend?
No, I just got here too. I'm not his girlfriend, and Keigo-san was having fun with his girlfriend just now.
Hey, Ai-san! That's completely a misunderstanding!
Wait a minute, Keigo-kun. Are you and your girlfriend about to multitask with Ai-san?
What's that supposed to mean?
Keigo, what's up with all the noise? Wait, Utaka-san and Ai-chan? Keigo-san's girlfriend was Izumi-san?
What were you doing in an apron?
I was cooking.
And all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. As I was able to calm them down to have a talk...
What? So the reason why you said you had a girlfriend?
Was just an excuse to go home early?
I'm sorry. It's sad to say it myself, but I don't have a girlfriend. I apologized for lying and somehow cleared up the misunderstanding. However...
Then can I be a candidate for your girlfriend?
What? Even you, Ai-san?
Does that mean Izumi-san confessed her feelings too? So Ai-chan likes Keigo after all. That reminds me of how you've always been curious about Keigo-kun's girlfriend ever since you joined the company. Of course I would be curious. Keigo-san is so kind and dependable. But I gave up because I thought he had a girlfriend. But if there is a chance, I would like to go for it. I knew it was a lie from the beginning. I was waiting for Keigo to tell me the truth.
So, now I know that you both like Keigo-kun.
You say that, Utaka-san, but aren't you interested in Keigo-kun as well?
Well, Keigo-kun's handsome and seems like he could protect me.
Well, that's the same reason for me as well.
This is very uncomfortable. This is my room, right? 3 beautiful girls in the company confessed their feelings for me, but I couldn't wrap my head around it. All 3 of them are very nice people. I wonder what will happen next.
I will follow you anywhere, Keigo-san. I'm the one you're most comfortable with, Keigo.
I simply fell in love with you, Keigo-kun.
I can't choose. Speaking of what happened after their furious approach.
Oh, I see. If Keigo-kun can handle 2 computers at once, that means he can handle 3 people at the same time.
I didn't think of that.
No way! Let me have a good rest today. All 3 of them have been buggy, and I seem to be the cause. Somebody, a good engineer, help!
I, Kaito Hagakure, am an office worker who just turned 24 years old. My hobby is cooking, which my mother taught me since I was a kid. Out of everything, I love cooking fish the most. And I have a side income. Alright, I think I'll go buy a new knife. Oh, hi. Her name is Mika Kujo, a rich office worker who lives next door. She's an unpleasant person with a very bad personality. And she was a classmate of mine in high school. We didn't get along at all.
Hagakure-kun, why don't you do something about your clothes?
I like dressing comfortably.
Looks are everything, you know. Wearing cheap-looking clothes like that is just lowering your own status.
She wears brand name clothes even I can recognize. Thinking back, she's always been like this. I don't have much money to spend on things like that. I'm not interested in brands.
Well, it wouldn't be fit for you to wear clothes like that anyway.
I thought looks were everything.
I have to go. Even if you see me outside, don't talk to me. I don't want people to think I know you.
I know. She didn't like me at all. Well, she and I have always lived in different worlds, so I don't blame her. But I had one question. Why does she live here if she's rich? I live in a rather cheap area. It's not inconvenient, but it's not the kind of place a rich person like her would live. So why does she live here? That's what I was wondering. Someone like her would be particular about where she lives. And 2 years went by since I had those questions in my mind. I was already good at cooking fish, but I'd gotten even better. Alright, sea-based card Tokyo is ready! This time I made a dish using sea bass, which is in season during the summer. I'm glad it turned out well. Who could it be at this hour? I'm sure I didn't have any visitors scheduled. I turned off the camera and headed for the front door. And then…
Good evening.
Kujo-san! What on earth are you doing dressed like that? Her appearance had changed drastically ever since I saw her a few months ago. I couldn't help but wonder if it was the same person.
I'm sorry all of a sudden, but I want you to share some food with me. It smells so good. You're making something right now, aren't you?
I just finished making it. I can't believe the prideful Kujo-san came to beg me for some food. And she's so pale. Maybe she hasn't been eating at all? Here, come on in.
Thanks.
I want to ask her what happened, but her health comes first. I only made enough for one, but I can cook and eat it later.
What? A camera?
Oh, don't worry about that. That's not enough rice for you, is it? I'll give you what I cooked, so eat up.
Can I?
Of course! Might as well enjoy it without holding back.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'll prepare it so you can eat right away. I then led Kujo-san to the table and put the food on a plate. Here you go.
Oh, looks delicious.
I haven't tasted it, but I'm sure it's good.
I'll have some. Oh, delicious. It tastes like something you'd get at a fancy restaurant.
Thanks.
Hakaguri-kun, were you a chef?
Nope, it started off as a hobby, but I enjoyed it, so I kept at it and it got better.
What a waste. If you can cook this good, why don't you become a chef?
Well, it was just a hobby. I didn't want to be tied down by anything. They say you shouldn't turn a hobby into a job. If I was going to make it my job, I wanted to have the freedom to do what I want.
I see. Hey, can I have some more?
Sure. What's there is all yours, Kujo-san.
Really? Then, if you don't mind.
Kujo-san kept stuffing her face with the food. Yeah, I've always just eaten by myself, but it's nice to have someone else eat it like this. Kujo-san eats it so deliciously. I had never served home-cooked food to anyone other than my mother, so watching her eat made me really happy. To be honest, I didn't like her that much until now, but seeing her like this changed my mind. I watched her as she ate happily.
Thank you for the food.
For some reason, after she finished eating, Kujo-san seemed to be in low spirits. What's wrong? Did it stop tasting good halfway through?
No, it was really tasty, but...
But...
I thought about it, but I think I ate your portion too.
Oh, is that it?
But...
All I have to do is just make some more. If anything, I'm glad you enjoyed it so much.
I see.
Yeah, so how was it?
Oh, it was... so delicious.
Oh, that's good. It's against the rules to be shy all of a sudden. Oh, the gap between this and when you're all high and mighty makes you look cute.
So I need to apologize, but I don't have anything to thank you with right now.
Oh, I'm not looking for that, so don't worry about it. I'd rather you tell me what's going on. You've changed pretty drastically, haven't you?
The company I worked for went out of business 6 months ago.
Oh, I didn't know that. Your father's company.
No, I didn't work at my father's company.
What do you mean?
My father's company went under when I was in college, so I quit college and went to work. But my mom and dad, they passed away without me.
That was at least 4 years ago. That means 2 years ago, she already...
Thanks to my father, all the debts are gone. But I was so afraid of what other people would think of me. I couldn't wear anything but brand-name clothes. So I spent most of my salary on luxury clothes and bags and ate poorly. But 6 months ago, the company I was working for went bankrupt, and I haven't been able to find a new job, despite having no savings.
So you cut costs even more?
Yeah. I have no more money to pay rent. I don't even have money for food.
I see. I thought she was a girl who didn't know about hardship, but she has been through a lot. And the fact that she's clinging on to me shows she's already reached the limit.
I'm sorry, Hakakure-kun. I always had an empty stomach, and I envied you for the way your room smelled so good all the time, so I made an enemy out of you.
Yeah, now that I know the reason, I understand how you feel, so don't worry about it.
Thanks. You're surprisingly kind. I was surrounded by people who betrayed me when my father's company went under, so my heart is warmed by your kindness. I'm glad I got to enjoy such delicious food at the end. Goodbye.
Wait!
What?
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. I can't afford rent, so I'll have to move out. But I don't have any money, and I can't afford to rent a new place.
You're not thinking of anything stupid, are you?
But I can't live without a place. I don't even have a job.
Despite that, we all try our best to survive. It's not something you can give up on.
So, what should I do then?
I'll take care of it, since we're neighbors.
You?
If you don't have a job, help me out in the meantime. I'll pay you a salary.
You were self-employed?
Well, something like that. So what do you think?
But I put you through a lot of pain. That would be too convenient of me.
You're in trouble, right? Don't worry about the little things. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I abandoned her here.
I can't do anything besides office work, though.
That's a first time for everyone. You just have to learn slowly.
Will you get mad if I make mistakes?
Have you ever seen me angry?
No.
Then there's nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah.
Good. What should I have you start with?
I can't do the hard ones right off the bat.
Don't worry, I know. Right, let's go buy some clothes first.
Are you trying to get me to wear something you're into?
What are you thinking? No, I'm just thinking about something I've been wanting to do for work. And I need clothes for that. Plus, I'm sure you'll need some new clothes anyway.
I only wear brand name clothes, though.
Yeah, are you kidding me? First, you need to fix your obsession with brands. If you don't have the money you need to put up with it.
But...
No buts! There's plenty of nice clothes that aren't branded.
That's not convincing coming from you.
You're such a... You have a good style and a nice face, so you'll look good in anything. Don't be so picky about brands. Do you have any more objections?
No.
Huh? I didn't expect that. I thought she was still gonna argue. I thought she wouldn't give up on brands given her personality, but what a surprise. Well, I'm glad she's willing to give it up. So I took her to a clothing store.
What do you think?
I knew she'd look good without the brand name clothes. I mean, she's just too cute. Yeah, I think it looks great on you.
I see.
Awkward. Let's just pay the bill and go on to the next place,
Yeah. Oh, the money.
I'll pay for everything today, don't worry.
Okay, thanks.
After this, I bought about 3 outfits for Kujo-san and headed to the next store. And the next day, after making various preparations...
Why are we on the sea?
Kujo-san was distraught when I brought her out to sea after asking a captain I knew for a boat. She's not used to this kind of place. Well, it wasn't a surprise. I wanted to make a fishing video.
Why? Why do you need to make it a video?
Well, you'll figure that out later. You think you can film?
I'll do my best.
Although, Kujo-san was determined. After a few minutes, she was done. She must have gotten seasick from trying to film as she wasn't used to being on a boat. I don't think we're going to be able to film anymore. So we decided to go home. I'm sorry, Kujo-san.
I'm the one who's sorry. I couldn't help you.
I'm the one who asked you to do something reckless, so don't worry about it. Shouldn't you sleep in bed?
Well, I feel safer here than alone in my room right now.
She seems to be unaware of it, but she says things out of the blue that makes people nervous. I can't leave a weakened Kujo-san alone. She's kind of like a child. Get some good rest for now. Did she fall asleep? I should just leave her alone. I've decided to finish the job while she was sleeping. A few hours later. Oh, are you awake?
Hagagure-kun? I see. You let me sleep here.
I thought she was gonna panic after waking up from not remembering why she was sleeping in the first place, but she's surprisingly calm. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm fine. I feel better after sleeping.
I see. I'm glad. I heard seasickness is hard to get over, so I'm glad it went away in a few hours. You should go home and get some rest today.
No! I haven't done my job properly yet, so I want to do it.
Wow, she's surprisingly dedicated. Let's start video editing then.
Video editing? Wait, the fishing wasn't filmed properly, was it?
There's nothing we can do about that. I filmed a video of me cooking a fish earlier, so that's what we're gonna edit.
Oh, you make videos of that too? How come?
Have you ever heard of content creator?
Oh, I know. I've seen some on TV once in a while. I see. So you're aiming to be a content creator. That's great. I hope you get paid for it someday.
I'm not aiming for it. I already am. Oh well. I'm gonna ask you to do some editing from now on. The more people I have who can edit, the easier it is to post videos.
I wonder if I can do it.
Don't worry, it's easy once you get the hang of it. Then I taught Kujo-san how to edit videos. Kujo-san learned quickly and was able to make simple videos in no time. She may be smart, but more importantly, she was a good listener. I think she's a good girl at heart. I'll do the final check, how about that? Editing takes more time than filming, so I'll work on it too. But do you think you can handle it?
Yeah, I'll be fine. This is something I can do.
I'm looking forward to it then.
Yeah, thanks.
And so, Kujo-san became my business partner. A few days later, she was wondering why I didn't go out to work, so I told her about my channel and she was very surprised. 2 years ago, I was just posting videos on the side. But in the last 2 years, the channel grew and now has 2 million subscribers. So I quit my original job and became a full-time content creator. When Kujo-san learned this fact, she laughed, saying, "You have way too many tricks up your sleeve." And 1 year later,
I didn't think I'd ever be able to wear a wedding dress.
we got to know each other through working together. And 6 months later, we started dating. And 6 months after that, we had our wedding.
I'm looking forward to our life together, Kaito-kun.
Mika-chan, who changed into the person she is now, was so cute to me that I was determined to work even harder to keep the smile on her face.
Phew! Finally! I'm done with my work for today. Man, this job was a tough one. My name is Kazushi Soma, 23 years old. I'm just an ordinary freelance IT engineer. After high school, I worked for a small IT company, and 3 years later, started working as a freelancer. Work has been steady recently, and I've been getting bigger projects, which is great.
Hey, Kazushi, stop messing around. Why aren't you working?
This is Ami Soma. She's my sister, and she's a year older than me. She says whatever she wants to me. Oh, I didn't know you were here. I'm done with work, so I can do whatever I want.
Oh, really now?
Why are you giving me that look? I sense something bad.
You want to help me out a little with my work? I'll pay ya.
Isn't your job like dormitory supervisor for high school kids? What the heck do you expect me to do there?
Ugh, in fact, it can actually be so tough that people end up quitting as soon as they start. Oh,
Okay, well, that doesn't exactly make me want to work there anymore. And besides, an all-boys dorm must stink of sweat and everything. Nuh-uh, I'm not doing it.
don't worry about that. It's not that bad. It doesn't smell that bad.
Really? That's not what I had in mind.
Yeah, if anything, it'll probably smell more of deodorants.
All right. Okay. I guess when I was in high school, I took showers as soon as I got home, so I didn't need to use any of that stuff.
Yeah, I heard some people can be like that. Anyway, going back to what I was asking you, so are you in or not?
Huh? Did you actually think that I was gonna say yes after what we just talked about? Heck no!
Look, then how about this? If you give me a hand, then I'll introduce you to some girls. You're still single, right? Don't you think it's a sweet deal?
Hey! Don't just assume that I'm single!
Okay, well then answer me. Do you have a girlfriend?
Well, no. I mean, I just happen to not have one right now.
Look, if you're gonna regret it afterwards, you might as well just drop your ego and not say stuff like that.
Ugh, whatever. So what? If I help you out, then are you really going to introduce me to some girls?
Yeah, what did I just tell you? Leave it to me, I gotcha.
Fine, if you say so. You look like you need some help, so I guess I'll do it this time.
Yes! Oh, you're so easily swayed.
Since then, all I've been told is the address for the dorm. The next day. this is where the address is. It should be somewhere here, right? I don't recall there being any boys' school, let alone a normal co-ed school around here. I wonder what kind of dorm I'm going to be working at.
Hey, Kazushi, over here. Over here.
Hey, sis, wait! Isn't this...
Yep, that's right. Welcome to the dorms for Suzuka High School.
Huh? What the heck? How do you expect me to work in a dorm for all girls?
Oh, come on. What's the big deal? So what if it's a dorm for girls only? It's the same as a dorm for all boys, no?
What do you mean? No way! Boys aren't even allowed in girls' dorms, right? Don't they have strict rules?
What are you expecting from an all-girls dorm? I think you've got the wrong kind of standards in your head. The staff here are all women, but there are other men who come in here too, you know? Like the AC guys. They come to fix them here, and they're men, right?
Yeah, maybe, but anyway, no. I'm leaving. I'm going home.
Nuh-uh, don't think that you can run away that easily. Come on, we're about to get really busy soon, so just come inside with me.
Man, you gotta be kidding me. Are you for real? After that, I was practically forced to enter the all-girls dorm. Oh my god! What the heck is that smell?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. This place doesn't smell like sweat or anything, but it's full of deodorant sprays and skincare products, etc.
I bet you didn't tell me that on purpose.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
So then, I was made to clean the common area and prepare for dinner and worked my ass off without any breaks. Oh my god, I'm so tired. This is so tiring.
Kazushi, you're doing a pretty good job, just as I thought.
Man, you always use people like this?
Oh, you think so? But thanks to that, I've also learned how to cook and clean, so isn't that great at least?
Yeah. I mean, you never used to clean the house, let alone your own bedroom. You made me do everything instead.
That was a long time ago. Hey, I'm back! What's for dinner tonight? Hey you, welcome home. Dinner tonight is fried chicken.
Oh, that's one of my favorite. Ah! Who the hell is that?
We're short and staffed, so he's kindly helping us out here.
Soma-san, what are you thinking? This is an all-girls school.
There's nothing for you guys to worry about. He's harmless.
Hey, why'd you say it like that?
But he's not useless. He can do all the housework around here.
Well, I did notice how this place looks cleaner than usual.
He is just here to fill in temporarily until we find someone else. Actually, you better start memorizing everyone's names here. Let me introduce you guys. This is Mitsuki Mitsuishi. She's in her final year of high school and she's the captain of the basketball club. And this is Nanao Ninomiya. She's in her second to last year of high school and she's a regular team player. Their basketball team is really strong and they've competed in national competitions too.
Oh, I know how strong you guys are. Everyone knows that. Well, I guess I'll be helping you guys out for a while, so looking forward to it.
Okay, well, if you say so, Ami. But it's not like I've accepted you or this situation here. Yeah, right?
Now, 2 weeks have gone by since I started helping out with the cleaning and doing all the random work at the dorm. They've been very wary of me all this time.
Hey, Kazushi. It's a bit early still, but you should take your lunch break now.
Okay, I guess I'll work on my actual job over lunch then.
All right. You're so lucky that you can do your job anywhere you want as long as you have your laptop, huh?
Yeah, it's like the best thing about my job. 40 minutes later. Okay, I'm pretty much done with the explanation materials for my client now. This should be fine. I still have more time, but I guess I can get off my lunch break early. Oh, Mitsushi-san and Ichinoshi-san. I didn't see you guys there.
Yeah, we've been here for a while. I didn't know you knew Ichinose.
Yori Ichinose. I think she's the only regular team member in grade 10. Yeah, I kinda have a photographic memory. I've remembered everyone's names here, not just the staff, but all of you guys. So if you guys lose anything, I know exactly who to return things to.
You remembered all our names in just 2 weeks?
That's actually really creepy.
Well, that's very straightforward of you to say so.
Anyway, what were you doing on your laptop? Were you procrastinating?
Oh, yeah. You mentioned you guys had been there for a while, huh? I was on my lunch break, so it's not technically procrastinating.
But you actually brought a laptop with you here? What were you doing on it? You weren't secretly recording us on video. Or on audio. Or anything, were you?
No! I was working! As in, my main job! I'm actually an IT engineer. That's my main job. I didn't want to tell anyone because I didn't want you guys to think I was lazy or that I'm not motivated to work here.
Oh, right. I assumed you were unemployed and that your sister was being nice by hiring you to work here.
Sorry, I actually thought the same thing about you too.
Well, it's not like my sister told them about me, so I guess I can't blame them for thinking like that. Well, I won't be working like that here unless it's during my lunch break. So don't worry about that, okay? I'm fully focused on this job otherwise. Oh, also, if you want me to clean something or have specific dishes you want me to cook for you guys, just let me know, okay?
Huh? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Alright then. I'm going to go upstairs and do the cleaning there now. So, see you guys around.
Soma-san looks like he's actually a nice person.
Yeah, I suppose so.
For some reason, ever since I spoke to Mitsushi-san and Ichinose-san, everyone at the dorm started to treat me better. But Ninomiya-san was the only one who was still harsh on me. Maybe I really gave a bad first impression.
Hey Kazushi, I just got a call from Mitsuishi-san and she wants her basketball shoes.
Oh, she's a bit ditzier than I thought. Are you gonna bring them over to her then?
No, you can go instead.
No way! I don't want to go inside an all-girls gymnasium! They'll take it the wrong way and report me to the cops or something!
And don't worry about that. I've already told the security at the office that a guy will be going there anyway. It might be nostalgic and fun to see inside a gymnasium in a school too, right?
Right, I guess so, but... And just like that, I was persuaded to go to the gymnasium.
Oh, are you the one who brought me my basketball shoes?
Yeah, my sister was a bit busy.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for this.
Okay, then I'll be heading back. OMG! The ball! Are you hurt? Are you okay? Oh, sorry. The ball was about to hit you from behind, so...
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Why are you apologizing?
Well, I mean, you were grabbed by a guy you don't even like, so... I just thought that you would hate that.
No. You were just protecting me. I'd never think like that. And besides, I was a bit weary of you at first, but now... Anyway, you've got quite a good catch there.
Yeah, I played a bit of basketball in high school, actually. But I haven't played it all since I started work and got really busy with it.
So, is it true when they say that when you start working, you can't do what you want as much?
Well, I don't really believe that. I think if you really wanted to, and plan it properly, you can. Something...
Okay. So I take it you just didn't really want to play then?
Something like that. Anyway, my work is done here, so I better go back.
Okay, thanks again!
I went back to the dorms after that and started prepping for dinner. Two of the girls aren't here yet, and dinner's ready. In the end, both Mitsushi-san and Ninomiya-san never showed up for dinner in time.
Thank you for the meal.
Oh, hey, Ichinose-san. Have you seen Mitsushi-san and Ninomiya-san around anywhere?
Actually, Ninomiya-san injured herself during practice and she's at the hospital now. And Mitsuishi-san's the captain, so she went with her.
Oh, right. That would make sense. An injury, huh? I guess injuries always come with the territory when you're playing sports. Then, in that case, could you tell them that their dinners are in the big fridge in the kitchen here? If you let them know now, it might save them from having to eat out tonight.
Oh, that's so considerate of you to think about that. Yeah, I'll let them know then. Usually, if you can't eat in time, then that's it. It's your own fault.
Nah, I mean, they'll be starving, especially after practice, and it'll be expensive to eat out, so you might as well eat here, right?
Yeah, but I just think that it's nice that you can even think for them like that.
You think so? I waited for about 30 minutes after that, but neither of them showed up. Not even by the time I left. I wonder if they're okay, but there's not much I can do, so I might as well go home now.
Oh, Soma-san, Ichinose called me. Thank you for leaving us our dinners.
Yeah, no worries. More importantly, Ninomiya-san, are you okay? Don't worry about it, Misushi-san.
Yep, nothing here for you to be worried about. Hey, Ninomiya, don't you think that was a bit rude?
Don't worry about it, Misushi-san. I left both of your dinners in the big fridge in the kitchen, so just heat it up in the microwave and eat it.
Okay, thanks.
Okay? I'm off now. So, it looks like they're both heading towards the canteen. But I can also hear them argue. Maybe I should stay here and see what's going on instead of going back home.
Like I said to you, Ninomiya, I can't allow you to join the practices for at least 2 weeks, okay? No way. I'll be fine in like 3 days. This is nothing. No, I'm afraid that's not going to happen. What if it gets worse? No, you're just exaggerating. This really is nothing. It's no big deal.
Hey, Ninomiya-san? I know I shouldn't be intervening, but can I just say something here?
Oh, you're still here? Stop eavesdropping on our conversation. It's private.
Sorry that I overheard you guys. And I know this is none of my business, but hear me out.
No, you're also probably going to tell me to stay out of practice until I get better, right?
I was actually going to suggest that it's probably better for you to stop running in that. But I wasn't going to stop you from going to your practices.
Huh? Soma-san, what are you trying to say here? The doctor said absolutely no to any kind of practice for a good 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's a lot more that you can do in practice that doesn't require moving your legs. You can observe the practice more or watch professional players and learn from them. That's just as good. I know what you're saying. But if I'm watching them, then I know that would make me want to get on the court and play so badly. So I actually used to play basketball in high school, and I was the captain of my team too. We competed in nationwide tournaments and everything.
Really?
Yeah, but in the year of my high school, I injured myself and couldn't compete in the winter tournament. I knew about my injury that summer, but I was so desperate for us to win, so I pretended that it wasn't there and kept practicing. But because of that, right before the winter tournament, I was diagnosed with a stress fracture on my lower back. And since me, the captain, was crippled like that, we lost.
Oh, right. Is that why you quit the basketball team?
Yeah, I even quit the idea of going off to college and found a job instead. I don't want the same thing to happen to you, Ninomiya-san. That's why I don't want you to push yourself too hard.
Soma-san.
And I also feel like you're the type of person who gets so stoic and aggressive when it comes to your practices. So, in my opinion, I think you should just give your body a rest and use this time to train the mental side of things a bit more, because that's just as important too. You can just go back to your practices once you've fully recovered anyway. What's the rush?
Okay, well, that last thing you said there was unnecessary, but I got it. I understand. But don't get me wrong here. I'm not going to rest just because I want to listen to you. I just think that what you said was the right thing to do.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Okay, well, my leg's hurting, so I'm going to bed now.
She left without eating her dinner, but I guess it looks like she's going to focus on recovering now. So, at least that's good.
Soma-san, thanks for that. That was nice of you to help me persuade her to stay out of practices and rest for a while. That was meant to be my job, so this is a bit embarrassing.
Nah, that just came from my heart. I felt like I had to say those things to her. Besides, sometimes you just don't want to hear what someone so close to you says. I used to be like that too before.
That's nice of you to say so. Sorry for being so rude to you this afternoon.
I just assumed that you got bored of basketball once you started working. I really had no idea about the injury.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm totally recovered now and nothing's wrong with me.
I'm glad to hear that. If you want, do you want to play street basketball sometime soon?
With me?
Well, who else are we talking about here?
Well, I don't think it's gonna look right if I hang out with a high school kid. That's kinda crossing the line, don't you think?
You're only 23, right? We're only 5 years apart!
I mean, I know I'm not in my 40s or anything, but it's different if you think about an 18-year-old with a 23-year-old, don't you think?
Why do you care so much about what other people think? Don't worry, I just want to see you play basketball, that's all. You looked so cool when you caught that ball from behind when it was about to hit me, and I want to see that again.
Okay, fine. Maybe we can figure out a date soon then.
Yeah, you have to promise me, okay?
So in the end, I caved in and we decided to play on the courts together. Dinner time on the following day.
Soma-san, I have a question. How did you practice basketball when you were in high school?
How did I practice? Well, how can I answer that? In my days, it was all about how fast you can run, so I don't think that I can help you at all.
What? You're the one who told me to learn off of other players, so that's why I asked you.
Yeah, but don't ask me. I haven't played in more than 5 years. You're better off asking your coach or Mitsushi-san or someone like that.
Well, of course I'll ask those two too. But what's wrong with asking you?
Okay, I mean, if there's anything I can do, I'd love to help, but...
You just said anything, right? Okay, then how about this? Once my leg gets better, let's play on the courts.
What? How did it come to that?
Because you said before that you competed on a national level, right? I know you've been away from basketball for a while, but I thought it'd still be good for me to learn off of you.
All right, then I guess so. Then why don't we play at the same time when Mitsushi-san and I are gonna play? I guess this is better than playing one-on-one basketball with a high school girl.
What? Why is she included in this?
Oh, we promised to play street basketball yesterday, so...
Hey, Mitsushi-senpai, why did you go and say that you'll play basketball with Soma-san? Why can't I? What's it to you? And you're one to talk. You were being so mean to him just yesterday, and what? Have you suddenly had a change of heart? Well, how could I be mean to someone who cares so much about my injury? Of course I like him more than I used to. He's kind and caring and can play basketball. He even has a proper job as an engineer. How great is that?
Oh, thanks. No one has ever complimented me like that straight to my face. This is probably the first time this has ever happened. Ugh, I was the one who laid eyes on him first. Damn it!
Are you guys going to play street basketball with just the three of you?
No, not the three of us, just the two of us, Ichinose. Mitsushi-senpai, who said you could jump on the bandwagon?
There. No fighting, please.
Why don't the three of us just go and have fun together? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, exactly, and calm down. But since this seems like a fun opportunity, why not make it the four of us instead of the three? Isn't it better that way? We can play 2 against 2.
Huh? I guess that's true.
Well, now it looks like you guys gave me no choice but for me to join as well.
Ichinose, don't jump on the bandwagon too!
Oh, come on, it's fine.
No, it's not!
I think it's a good thing that the girls here have started to accept me working here. But at this point, I still had no idea that this was going to turn into some weird love triangle. Or should I say, love square.